and the most you ever have in your pocket is $2 bills. I think if we are supposed to aim for the ideal, then all of our citizens must get the respect that is due to them as citizens of this country, and not necessarily based on the positions they hold, professional positions they hold in the society, and the size of their bank account. But when I left, a friend of mine, a journalist, he called me, and he questioned all over again the sort of protocols, because he said he was at the courts and he saw some youngsters coming in. And he said he doesn't even believe.
Now this is DIY.
Majority.
Dip it yourself.
And they were shackled together while some high-profile people were coming in, walking on their own. And I think, this is no surprise to any one of us. I think this has been established over the years, that if you live in heavenly heights, you're going to get a sort of, the police are going to look on you like you're units of divinity. You ought to be called sir at all times. But anyway, let us move on to something else. Something just as important, if not as high profile. Recently, the governor of the Bank of Jamaica, Mr. Richard Biles, he said something which struck me. He said many of the jobs currently being created in the Jamaican economy are comparable to the same low value added ones produced 2 decades ago. Think about that. Probably means that we're marching in place in terms of job creation. Remember, no, the government has every right to speak about the low unemployment. When we say low, we have to put it into context. I mean, the big America talking about 3.4, 3.5% unemployment. We're talking about 7 point something. But remember now, a few years ago, we were talking about 11, 12%. But here's the thing. Some months ago, in my monologue, I pointed out that a job I took as a teenager, which was supposed to be a starter job, but it ended up being a job in between 5th form and 6th form. I was employed as a trainee at a telephone company, a technician, and I was being paid what would come to $15 per week. And at that time, a 2 or 3-year-old company called Tasty had opened, and patties were being sold for 10 cents. Now, my $15 weekly pay, if I was going to take the entire $15 and buy a patty, I could purchase 150 Tasty patties. Today in 2019, when you work out the cost of that same patty in 2019 Jamaican dollars, 150 patties, it comes to $22,500. So the question is this now: how many starter jobs you know out there that the youngster is being paid $22,500 a week?
Glory to the King.
None of them. So
we glorify your name.
I think
Glory to the Father. There ain't no other. Blessed be the Almighty God. Oh, well, ready to forgive all sins. Oh, remember wherever you try. skin. Oh, remember wherever you go, keep your heart within, within. We see the lightning and we hear the thunder. Yeah. To some it's frightening, yeah. But that's if just a blunder, a blunder. Who sends the light?
Good morning, 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 everybody. Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Good morning, Sheer. Good morning to Miss Beverly over there in Connecticut. Good morning to Miss Pansy. Oh, it look like I get Connecticut people them this morning. Good afternoon, morning, Miss Pansy Brown. Good morning, world. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sister Sheer, good to see you on board early this morning. And we are so happy to be here with you. Another day, another Friday, last Friday out of the first Friday, or second Friday, or third Friday, whatever Friday, Friday is Friday. So we are so grateful to be here. And Mr. Gardner Silk was saying, bless be the Almighty. So we come to big up Jesus today. We come to big him up for all the good work that he has done, you know. Man fail, but Jesus never fail. Put your trust in God, not in man. Put your trust in God, not in man. Man is a failure. Man sometimes pretend that they are with you, and when you check a stat, they are far away from you. Man will want to use you and abuse you and pretend that they are with you, but far away from you. So when you put your trust in the Lord Jesus Christ, the Heavenly Father, yes, you know that everything will be all right. Good morning to you that listening on Fresh FM 102.1, also to Ultimate Gospel Radio in Florida and Unity Radio also in Florida, one in Port St. Lucie, one in Miami Garden. I want to say, blessed be the name of the Lord today. Today we're looking to have a high time in the Lord. All right, so don't let nothing upset you today. Satan will try to come to upset you in many ways. But when he come, just this him, pretend him not even there with you, pretend him not even trying. Just don't turn around and look in his face. Just continue doing what. Ignore him today, because great is the Lord and greatly to be praised this morning. And we thank God for just the ending of another week. Mhm. How many people have been shot? How many people have been hit by car? How many people have been vehicle turned over, house burned down, man licked down? And look at you. You're in one piece today. Is that a blessing? That's a blessing. It could have been you, but God save you. God protect you. God keep you. I want to say good morning to world. Good morning all over the world. Africa, Sister Evangelist Salami. Good afternoon to you, ma'am. I want to say blessed be over there in Jamaica. Good morning in Jamaica, Florida. Good morning. And anywhere you are today and what time it is, we want to big up, big you up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. There's another fire again in California. I hope we don't touch over him for your house, you know, 'cause over him if you have a beautiful house in at the bush there. So I hope, you know, the fire not go in our house. Because I don't know, every time look, them are burn down California. It's always where the rich people they live, it a burn down. Always. So let's pray that everything is all right. Yeah, so the judge, the lady judge that hugged that white girl and give her a Bible, she was on Tamara show this morning, and she was saying the reason why she do it for her because she asked the girl if she have a Bible. The girl says she don't know nothing about God and stuff like that. And she give the girl a Bible and she hugged the girl. And they was asking her, why you hug her? She said, it's to show love. She said, not really even about love. She said, the judge said, not even about love. But, when things happen, it happened. But I want to know, did any judge ever come off at their throne and hug a black girl for killing a black man or a white man? Is any judge ever do that? No. There's a girl in Florida that fired her gun after her fiancé or her husband. Not even fire, just like a warning, and she gets 15 years in prison for that. Yeah, and see this girl now, this Caucasian girl that killed this black man for no reason at all. We don't know the reason. Going to his apartment and shot him, and he getting hugged from the brother. He getting hugged from the judge. He getting because she's white, because she's young, because she's a public figure. Where other young black women who in Rikers Island right now are all over the nation, lock up and see the judge, and the judge, black or white, never come down off their throne and hug that girl. Some of them leave a lot of children and have to go to prison. Sometimes these judges are so stiff on these black girls. They don't give, that's what I like with Tamara. She asked the woman, have you ever do it for a black person? And she said, I did it for a lot of people. But it seems to look to you, some whitewash black people don't know themselves. Some whitewash black people don't know themselves. This girl take up the gun, go into the man's apartment for no reason, kill the man, and there a judge going to sentence her, hug her, family member go and hug her. If that was a black girl, it'd be hailing at the court or them that point so many fingers at her, them that call her so many names. No, them say this white girl going appeal. Appeal for what? So they asked her, if she appeal, are you going to be the same judge to try the case? So they said she have to go to the appellate judge court first, the appeal court, and then if they send her back over to her, she will be the one. You see, that's the same thing Mr. Wignall was talking about this morning. Partiality for certain people. Partiality for certain people. And like he said, police come to your neighborhood. They don't greet you as sir, as mom. They greet you as boy and gal. At least over here, they don't call you gal, they don't call you boy, but they treat you like you're a criminal. They treat you as if you're one of the criminals. They don't treat you as if, say, well, you're a decent citizen. They treat you terrible. Anywhere you go. White police stop white woman on the highway. The woman tell police she don't come out of her car. She backs the police, do everything. You don't see the police drag her out of her car, step on her and kneel down on her and treat her like she a hog, like a pig. No. If that was look how they treat the other black woman who was pregnant. It's about time that we stand up for our right. We have to stand up for our right and stop bow to the massive. Stop bow. Don't bow. We too forgiven. We are too forgiven. It's like say we are more Jesus in our life than anybody else. We are not Jesus. We are not Jesus, We are human beings. So why should they maltreat us and we still go and say, we forgive you, we for this, we for that, we for that. No, they are talking about Donald Trump is the Antichrist. Donald Trump is far away from being the Antichrist. Donald Trump is the Antichrist. Donald Trump is coming from a background where his father was a tax cheater. His grandfather was a tax cheater. His father was a wizard in the KKK. So if the father is a tax cheater, the father is in the KKK, a wizard. What do you think Mr. Trump going to come and do? What do you think he's going to do? Well, the liest man you can find on earth. And everybody work with him. Now, Mr. Giuliani and Donald Trump have two friends who give a lot of money towards election campaign. I know them in a jail now. Mr. Trump have back out from them. And they say Giuliani should be arrested too. Yes, he should, because up to therefore he say he was sitting before they arrested. He was sitting with them laughing and talking and having wine and lunch. Mr. Trump should be arrested too. But no, they're not going to be arrested because they are white collar criminal, white collar liars. You understand? And that's the same thing going on in Jamaica now. In Jamaica, the police went and captured the former education minister, capture his wife, capture his daughter, capture a counselor. And Mr. Derek Chuck come out and say, "I don't see why they arrest them. They shouldn't do it like that." But when they arrest anybody, a woman or a man innocently, Mr. Chuck don't come out and say they shouldn't arrest them. So there's one crime for the other one crime for the other one. All right. There's one, right? That's how it goes. It's a division. My God, my God, my God. Where do we stand? Where do we stand right now? We are too damn forgiving. We are too damn forgetful. You know, we run God to church and talk about Jesus will take care of it. Jesus will take care of it. My God is standing by. And though I'm telling you, I leave them to God. Everything going to put in a God hand, right? Yes. But you see, when you dress up in no fine clothes on a Sunday and gone to church, sing and shout, whatever. But the struggling don't go on in the church. Is when you come out of the struggling. Is when you come out have to go back in the same festive neighborhood. Is when you have to come out and face the police. Is when you have to come out and face the joy. It's not in the church. When you take off those fine, fancy clothes that you wear to church and go and talk about your God, your God, your God. Your God will take care of it. Yes. And you talk about the heavenly home. I don't care what they do to the body because the spirit is living. Yes, the spirit is alive. But what happened? What happened to your children? What happened to your people that you leave behind? What happened to you leave them with just nothing? You don't care? Talk about God will take care of you. I understand that God will take care of you, but you have to try to take care of yourself too. You have to be wise. God make a lot of fool. He create a lot of fool, but he don't keep none of them in a throne. None. I'm not talk about who not get involved. The churches that not get you ever see churches that get involved in any marching? You ever hear the church that talk about equal right? You ever hear the church that talk about you must take a stand and don't let nobody walk over you? All they talk about is money. Money. God will provide for you. God will this. We need protection. Can black people go to college, come out of college, and can't even get a job? Come out of college and can't even get a job. Yes, sir. They can't even get a job. They spend 4 years in college. And whatever they major into, you come out of the college, you can't get no job because of the color of your skin. They tell you that the job, you are too qualified. They tell you the job is taken already. They tell you they would call you, they never call you. And when you don't do anything, when you don't try to uphold or try to educate yourself and be productive, they say you don't do nothing. Now, when you do everything and come out of college, it's very hard to get a job because of the color of your skin. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Donna Thompson. Good morning to you.
Tell me,
Darling Campbell, good morning.
the thunder, the only true Almighty King, who can put glory to the King. Oh, we glorify your name. Glory to the Father. There ain't no other. Blessed be the Almighty God. Oh, well, ready to forgive all sins. Oh, remember wherever you shall keep the Almighty within. Blessed be the Almighty God. Oh, well, ready to forgive all sins. Oh, remember wherever you go, keep the Almighty within. We see the lightning and we hear the thunder. Yeah. To some it's frightening, yeah. But that's if just a blunder, a blunder. Who sends the lightning? Tell me, who sends the thunder? The only true Almighty King, who can put all things asunder. Blessed be the Almighty God. Oh, well, ready to forgive all sins. So remember wherever you shall keep the Almighty within. Blessed be the Almighty God. Oh, well, ready to forgive all sins. So remember wherever you go, keep the Almighty within. He also sends the raindrops, yeah, and he makes the sun to shine. His tropical breeze never stops, and life is so divine. Yeah. Throw away grief and misery, yeah, which only leads to pain. Assert your human dignity, brother man. There is plenty more to gain. Yeah, yeah. Blessed be the Almighty God. Oh, well, ready to forgive all.
Let me say good afternoon. Yes, let me say good morning, good morning, good morning again. It's 11:33 right now, and it's Friday, and we are happy Happy to be here with you today. Amen. So many things going on around us that we have to start to open up our eyes and see the thing that going on around us. We can't shut up all the time. Like I said, not now, like it's all peace and safety. It's not no peace and safety right now. You know, because when I say the Bible, you remember the Bible it said what? The Bible said when you think you have peace and safety, a sudden destruction. And we are talking about we don't live up to reality of what taking place. We just sit down and eat the chicken back and eat the liver and eat the thing them and go and like say drink the soda and drink the milk and turn full. Or want to say our belly full. We not get involved with the community affair. We not come out. So many people out there with the cold light of the rain and march for justice and peace. And so somehow we just go and like say not now go and we don't care with what go on. We no can stay there. We no can stay there. Sit down like not now go on. All right? Yeah.
Sweep over my soul. Sweep over my soul. Though the road in life gets rude, Jaja sweep.
I say good morning to Lady J over there in Florida, to Mama Swearby. Good afternoon. Good morning, ma'am.
Sweep over my soul. Sweep over my soul. Though the billows roll and tempests blow, Jaja will sweep over my soul. Every day, every morning, I will sing a song.
Let me say good morning to Sister Maxine Duncan. Long time not hear from you, girl. Give me a call, no? Are you, where you are in Texas? Are you in Jamaica? Are you in Florida? Are you anyway? Good morning to you.
Every evening I will lift my voice in praise. Oh Lord, sweep over my soul, sweep over my soul. Though the billows roll and tempest blow, sweep over my soul. I hear a voice is calling from somewhere out there. A voice.
You know one thing I like with Maxine Duncan, she don't follow people and change her style, her style of singing. She just singing for Jesus. She just sing. She don't go down on Poco Mina. She don't go down on this and that. She don't care where how far it go. She just one thing. I know the good thing about Maxine. Maxine always wrote most of her song. She don't really copy a lot of people's song. And when time she wrote a song and bring it out, it's well put out. Big up yourself.
Just read over my soul. Yeah, get feeling, oh, get feeling.
Yeah, Maxine over there in Port St. Lucie. Port St. Lucie, say good morning to Maxine Duncan.
Songs of redemption, songs of praise and win. Acclaiming my position in creation as the Son of the Almighty Jah. Beholding His glory, manifesting through I and I forever. Oh Lord, sweep over my soul. The billows roll and tempest blow. Just over my soul. Oh, if I had 10,000
Yes, sweet over my soul. Yes, 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 yes. That's the voice of one and only Mr. Luciano. Sweep over my soul. Good afternoon, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning. We are here this morning to give God glory, to give Him thanks, to give Him praise. But we now go just we are go broad today, broad, 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 broad.
glory, hallelujah. Hallowed be thy name, O Most High God.
Miss Shirley Han, good
He
morning.
be the Most High God. Hallowed be thy name, King of kings and Lord of lords, worthy to be praised. I ascribe to you dominion, power, and grace. Through all the years and years to come, you'll always be the same. It's me again, Jah, as I fall on my knees today. Help me, God, I pray. Don't wanna be carried away. It's me again, Jah, as I fall on my knees today. Help me, God, I pray. Preserve my soul today. I look around the world today, oh God, and you will see Pharisees and backbiters taking up in vanity. But I know you control my destiny, and from you all blessings flow. From yesterday, even today, and tomorrow, it's me again, God, as I fall on my knees today. And me, God, I pray, don't wanna be carried away. It's me again, God, as I fall on my knees today. Help me, God, I pray. Preserve my soul today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My heart is willing, my flesh is weak, but still, oh God, I seek to walk your way, your holy way. I pray my soul you keep. Though my enemies encamp at me, I know I will stand forevermore under your banner and for always in your hand. It's me again, Jah, as I fall on my knees today. Help me, God, I pray. Don't wanna be carried away. It's me again, Jah, as I fall on my knees.
Okay, Maxine, looking forward to see you when you come back up.
I pray my soul today. Glory, hallelujah. Bless my soul, oh Jah, oh Most High God. Say glory be to the Most High God. Alone be thy name. The King of kings and Lord of lords, worthy to be praised. I'll ascribe to you dominion, power, and grace. For all the years and years to come, and for our race, it's me again, Jah, as I fall on my knees today. Help me, God, I pray. Don't wanna be carried away. It's me again, Jah, as I fall on my knees today. Help me, God, I pray. Preserve my soul today. It's me again, Jah.
Yes, 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 yes. So when we are saying now that the prison, the prison over here, they would compromise and take some well-to-do people. The prison in Jamaica does not compromise or take in any wealthy people, as Mr. Wignall was saying. Once you live in an upscale neighborhood, You go into the station, they carry you in the station, and you sit in the guard room. You don't go in a lockup where the other prisoner they are. You sit in the guard room, and you go in the detective office, and you sit and you talk, and they ask you if you want a cup of coffee, or a cup of tea, or a glass of water, and then they interview you there, and then they put you back in the guard room. They don't put you in the cell. So the prison, and if you check from 19 up to 1996, some minister of labor end up in prison because they rob the poor people money. And that's why we go down in Jamaica. Now this farmer education, the educator from, Mr. whatever name, he have done a lot of wrong. And the Prime Minister, Mr. Hollis, asked him to resign because he's stealing money and he's doing a lot of wrong. Now, Mr. Hollis didn't come out and say what he did. All they say he's not working with the Ministry of Education anymore. So now investigation go around and they found a lot of things that happened, and they end up go to his house 4 o'clock in the morning and put them under house arrest. So they didn't take them out right away, Put them under house arrest. And later on, now they take them. Now, the Minister of Justice is upset over that. That should never happen. That should never happen. You should question them first. But you don't have to question the people that live in Trenchtown, Tivoli Garden, or the other region, or even the country. You don't have to, but those that live in the high class neighborhood, you must question them before you arrest them. You can't just arrest them like that. And this is in the ministry for the Minister of Justice, Mr. Delroy Chuck. So they have all right to do what they want to do, but like little poor man. And what I notice also is that when they catch a tourist or take out jug out of the country, they would arrest them, take them to jail. Then 3 more days they try them. They don't keep them in there long. They try them and sentence them by charging them. So when they come up with the money, if they cut the money right there, they don't have to spend 1 night in prison. The little Jamaican man them, they catch them with some weed, they lock them up. If there are anything they do, they lock them up, throw them in the cell full of people. And when they do, they don't try them till all 3 months after. Sometimes they can't find a record. They say the DA can't find a record. And they don't get no justice. And when they do charge them, they make sure charge them money that they cannot pay, that they can't spend time in prison doing nothing, because they not educate them in the prison. They not teach them nothing. They just in the prison and then marry and then box a shot, play football and run around in the prison. But the tourists, they not put them in there. They charge them liquor. They will charge the tourists, say about, let's arguments here, $100,000 for carrying cocaine or marijuana. They catch a little man out there with a pound of weed. They would want to charge him all $2 million when he can't afford. That's why they can't throw them in the dungeon. Where do we get justice? Where do we get justice? And it's time for each and every one to watch and take note of what is going on around you. All right?
There's a power.
Take note, because a lot of run God church and things of the church as a safe haven. The church is not a safe haven for nobody. The church is not there for your safe. After you come out of church, they have to face the real issue.
You must have found a place to live in this jungle created by mankind. Where will I lay my weary? Tell me how I'll find a peace of mind. Some say earth are hungry. Man and man must ensure them way. But I feel like running instead. And find me a place. I'll be free. Oh, I will take me over into the valley. Yes, I'll find me a place. I'll be free. Yes, I'll take me far away from the city. Mother Nature is calling me. So many years in starvation, and I can't find a thing to now. Sometimes I contemplate and wonder what is wrong. Though I try so hard, I just can't get along with man to man is unjust, yeah. And I don't know who to trust. Still I say living is a must. So I'll find me a place where I'll be free. Whoa, yes, I'll take me over here to the valley. Yes, I'll find me a place. I'll be free. Yes, I'll take me far away from the sea. Mother Nature is calling me. Doing my best to serve mankind, to liberate the captivated mind. Still they don't seem to hear my call, so I won't linger and perish with them at all. Hey. Some say earth.
Last night, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how many of you was watching CNN. How much about they have a town hall meeting with all the Democratic candidate. All the Democratic candidate was into a town hall meeting. I don't really know where that take place, but every question that was asked, most of the question that was asked, it's about the LGB. Nothing of consequence. Oh, you're going to take care of it. Oh, God. Oh, that's all you heard. Not that I am against the LGB, but I did not hear much positive thing more than what you're going to do with the LGB, something like that. Yes, that's all. Most of the question was that. So you see how the tide is turning? The tide is turning. Nobody care about the interest of anything, the LGB. So you see the LGB is speaking out. What about you? Who's at the LGB? Are you going to speak out too? Are you going to find out where do you stand? Huh? The LGB, they want their right. They want their right. What about those that is not LGB? You don't want a right to? Huh? We have to stand for what we believe. The LGB stands for the million they want to hear everything.
Run red. Man and man must ensure them here. But I feel like running instead, Lord. Then find me a place. I'll be free. Whoa, I will take me over years in the valley. Yes, I'll find me a place. I'll be free. Yeah. I will take me far away from the sea.
Yeah, that's the voice of Mr. Luciano, ladies and gentlemen. The voice of Mr. Luciano in the house, in the house, in the house. It's Friday. It's Friday, right? I want everybody to thank God for allowing to see this beautiful day. Because it's not any goodness that we are here, but because the love of the Father that watch over.
Oh, yes, Rasta. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come the first person to sing. Know ye that the Lord is God. It is He that hath made us and not we ourselves. We are His people and the sheep of His pasture. Enter into His gates with thanksgiving and into His courts with praise. Be thankful unto Him and bless His name. Because the Lord God, Jah the Almighty, is good. His mercy is everlasting and His truth endureth to all generations. Jah Rastafari. I listen last of the first. Let them keep talking. Oh Lord. Oh yes, Rasta. Hear my voice, oh God, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemies. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, who will Lord, from insurrection of workers of iniquity. Let them talk, keep them talking. We're gonna keep them talking, talking, talking.
Good morning to you, Mitchell Bo.
We've got a lot more coming, talking, talking. Oh yes, I know. We're gonna keep them talking, talking, talking. We've got a lot more coming. Let them say what they wanna say. What they do or say can lead I astray. No, 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 no. Jah is I guide day by day. Who will Lord, and He's my help in every way. That's why I'm singing, talking them talking. We're gonna keep them talking, talking them talking. We've got a lot more coming, talking them talking. Oh yes, I know. We're gonna keep them talking, talking them talking. Yes, we've got a lot more coming. Let them pass all their dirty remarks. If they were dogs, then they would bark. True, them don't know them corners soon dark. Just like an old chap, Jah is gonna put them to part. Let them talk, keep them talking. We're gonna keep them talking, talking, talking. We've got a lot more coming, talking, talking. Oh yes, I know. We're gonna keep them talking, talking, talking. We've got a lot more coming. Yeah. Bubble me a bubble now. 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 There ain't no mercy for the merciless. No, 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 no. No mercy for the merciless.
Having trouble falling.
Yeah. Blessed be the name of God. We give God thanks for this beautiful day that He has made, and we rejoice and be happy in it. All right. Because there will be no night there.
Look to the east for the coming of a black king. Behold! Behold! Christ in his kingly character. 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 One low brother man say Rasta. Who goes? It must be Jaja. Thank goodness I don't have to wonder. I know he is forever. Christ in his kingly character. 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 His foundation is in the holy mountains. Glorious things are spoken of thee, O city of the Almighty. He's the living legend of this Iowa, conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. Christ in his kingly character. 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 Many know the truth and hide it. Many feeling the vibes and try to avoid it. But the truth must be revealed. I know my God is real.
Let me say good morning, Brother Winston. Blessed be the name of God. So blessed Mr. Adrian Rowe. Good day to you too.
Christ in his kingly character. 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 Behold, 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 the King of all kings. Oh gosh, away my sins you wash. Oh gosh, Christ in his kingly character. Christ in
that's the voice of the one and only Mr. Garnell Sit, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. You're listening to Fresh FM 102.1 right here in the Tri-State. Good morning. It is 12 o'clock, 12:02. Good afternoon to you and news wherever you are. Blessed be the name.
Sun shall not smite us by day, nor the moon by night. When the wicked come upon us to eat our flesh, they stumble and fall. Conquering lion, the ruler of them all. Now God itself, come deal with them case, me boy.
Rastafari and I never says die. Just run music. Oh Lord, hear my cry. Oh Jah, hear my cry. Whoa, yeah. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. No. Behold, the lioness comes. Behold, lioness comes. Our Father was Jesus. Hallowed be my name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done has come now.
We get hot, you know, and I know go with the girl. Hot, you know, get rid of all of this wine and this soul. Hot, you know, who know what hear me friend. Conquering lion, real out and do them because one of them come, them couldn't live it up. Two of them come, them couldn't live it up. Three of them come, them couldn't live it up, no way. Some of the lion come, we mash it up. We get to Atano, and I know go with the yo. Atano get rid of all of this wine and this soul. Atano, who know what hear me friend. Atano the lion, real out and the den.
Whoa, thank you, Dr. Knox, thank you. Behold, the lion has come. Behold, the lion has come. As I said before, I'm gonna say it again. Jah is my father. He's my best friend. He's I shepherd, I shall not want.
All right, that's the voice of Mr. Garnell Silk right here on Fresh FM 102.1 and Ultimate Gospel Radio and Unity Radio. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you and you and you, wherever part of the world you are. I want to say good afternoon to you.
I am vexed and I don't intend to deny it. I am vexed, yes I've got to show it. I am vexed, I know I just
Sister Irene Boland, good afternoon, ma'am.
Hey, Mr. Langton, you shouldn't say what you've said. Now you make me mad, I'm feeling like I'm gonna break your head. Whoa, whoa, I am vexed, I can't pretend. I am vexed, and I don't intend to deny it. I am vexed, yes I've got to show it. I am vexed, I know I just can't hide it. You regard us as animals, our predecessors as cannibals. You say we came from the hate, but we know the truth. So you are late. We know where we are going, and we know where we're from. So to hell with you and your brainwashed education. I'm vexed, I can't pretend. I am vexed, and I don't intend to deny it. I am vexed, yes I've got to show it. I am vexed, I know I just can't hide it. Coming with your bag of tricks, telling us nothing but foolishness. How much you are our superior and sin cause of a complexion to be looking like this. Whoa, whoa, I am vexed, I can't pretend. I am vexed, and I don't intend to deny it. I am vexed, yes I've got to show it. I am vexed, I know I just can't hide it. Hey, Mr. Langton, you shouldn't say what you said. Now you make me mad, I'm feeling like I'm gonna break your head. Oh Lord, I am vexed, I can't pretend. I am vexed, and I don't intend to deny it. I am vexed, yes I've got to show it. I am vexed, I know I just can't hide it. You regard us as animals, our predecessors as cannibals. Yes, you say we came from the hate, but we know the truth. But so you are late. We know where we are going, and we know where we're from.
Yeah. Once again, good afternoon. I'm Brother Victor in the house this afternoon. Our telephone number is 718-554-8152, 718-554-8152. Everybody's complaining they don't get the number enough. 718-554-8152. So I want to say good afternoon to you and yours, wherever in the part of the world you are. Good afternoon. And you can get us on Facebook. Yes, you can get us on Facebook. You can get us on YouTube. You can go on YouTube and just, once you are on my phone, you can go on YouTube, Victor Miller, Gospel Train Live, press subscribe, and you're able to pick us up. And anytime we come on, you will know when we are here. Good afternoon again to our friend in Connecticut. Bless your name. Just let you know that God love you, and so do we.
Higher, we stepping higher.
Today we are playing some positive song, all right? Real talk song.
It's a ghetto people song, only them can sing this one. It's a song for the poor who's facing separation. It's a ghetto people song, only them can sing this one. It's a song for the poor who's facing separation. All around, stop down pressure. Why you hold the terrorists so deluding the fact they are human, who one day will not take it anymore. Whoa. Take it from your brother, effort and blender. Now is the time for you to get stronger. Rise up, and temper your anger. It's a ghetto people song, only them can sing this song. It's a song for the police facing separation. It's a ghetto people song, only them can sing this song. It's a song for the police facing tribulation. Give a little, even a little, just make it trickle. Know who you give to. I'm talking to you, Mr. Fortunate One. Hey, do it in a hurry, or you'll be sorry. Others burden we must help to carry. Above and I made everyone. Hey, get up people song, only them can sing this one. It's a song for the police facing separation. It's a ghetto people song, only them can sing this one. It's a song for the police facing separation. Smelling the air, bigger X don't care.
Let me say good afternoon to Mr. Shango over there by Sun Life. Good afternoon to Brother George. Good afternoon to all the associates over there at Sun Life, 4060 White Plain Road. And good afternoon to you and you, sir. Good afternoon also to Cooler Running, 1802 Knee Reed Avenue. Good afternoon to Mr. Soldier and Mr. Jesse, Mr. Leroy, and my neighbor, and the chef and everybody over there. Good afternoon to you. And good afternoon to Champion Bakery, the home of the delicious Jamaican, American, and West Indian pastry. Good afternoon to everyone that worked there. Mr. Norris, good afternoon to you at Cooler Running, sir. And let me say again, good afternoon to Lamy. Lamy, good afternoon. 987 East 233rd Street. Also, Mr. Flavor, 920. Flavor Cuisine, 920 233rd.
this a junior bum, this a junior bum. If Jah is standing by my side, then why should I be afraid of the pestilence that crawleth by night? If Jah is standing by my side, then why should I be afraid of the pestilence that crawleth by night? Your best you try to harm and I meant to kill, but I love you still, cause you are here to make prophecy fulfilled. It's your will, no weapon that form against me, this I shall not be. Divine protection shall set my soul free. Talk to me. Jah is standing by my side, then why should I be afraid of the pestilence that crawleth by night? If Jah is standing by my side, then why should I be afraid of the pestilence that crawleth by night? The gates of hell can never prevail. From I know Jah, he never fail. What you think I'm gonna do? Keep up now? No, not go bold. My foes attack and I just smile. They don't seem to understand my style. My confidence is so.
Yeah, all right. Now we're gonna change the vibe a little over. We're gonna go down to the river. Aha!
I'll be down by the river, waiting for the good Lord to pass my way. Oh yeah, I'll be down by the river, singing songs of joy on this lovely day. Oh yeah. Three singing birds told me by sunrise he's always there in the morning, praying and blessing the day. I've heard about this little tale long time ago, but never had the faith to believe in my soul. Yeah. Now Mother Nature sent to me three little birds, singing a song, convincing me it was so. Now I'm on my way. Anyone come to see me this day, tell them I'll be gone for the day. I'll be down by the river, waiting for the good Lord to pass my way. Oh yeah, I'll be down by the river, singing songs of joy on this lovely day. Oh yeah. Ooh.
I've heard about this tale long time ago, but never have the faith nor believe in my soul. Yeah. Now Mother Nature sent to me three little birds, singing a song, saying it was so. Now I'm on my way. Anyone come to see me this day, tell them I'll be gone for the day.
I'll be down by the river, waiting for the good Lord to pass my way. Oh yeah, I'll be down by the river, singing
songs of joy on this lovely day. On this lovely day. Singing songs of joy. Oh.
Hello, good afternoon, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Brother Victor?
I am okay. Hey, what on?
Yeah, just a call and see how you're feeling, okay?
Long time, man.
Yeah, man. What going with you?
Everything is fine. Everything is good. Glad to hear from you.
Okay. You sound good, man.
How is it, the little one?
Yeah, man. She good, man?
Yeah, grow a big girl now, huh?
Yeah, man. You sound like you're soon dead.
Huh?
Or you sound like you're soon dead.
I sound like I'm soon dead?
Yeah, you shot that breath, all kind of thing.
Oh, that's
like
why.
You're soon dead.
That's why I sound like we're soon dead?
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, call it quits.
Yeah, man, I call it quit maybe tomorrow. You come my funeral? Your face.
Yeah, man. Anytime.
Your face still like.
May I bring a whole heap of pork?
Eh?
Whole heap of pork in the repast.
What power?
Whole heap of pork in the repast.
Whole heap of pork?
Yeah, in the repast, yeah.
Oh, you love pork? Eh?
We don't love pork no more.
You like pork no more?
No.
What you like now? Saltfish?
Me like me a vegan, man.
You a vegan now?
Me a vegan now.
I lie. Eh?
Me a vegan, pescatarian. We still name fish.
Since when? Since
yesterday. The Lord give a vision yesterday.
Where you at the store?
Yeah, man, we at the store, yeah, man.
You got jackfruit down there?
No, yes, we have a whole heap of jackfruit.
Huh?
Just came in this morning, yeah.
I saw us up.
We have sauce up and we have June plum.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man, June plum, sweet up.
Yeah, we have to come and get some June plum to make some June plum juice and some soursop and some jackfruit. I've eaten a jackfruit for a long time.
You good?
I've eaten a jackfruit for a long time. Hey, Big D. Big D.
Yes, sir.
You still get Jamaican mango and no more never coming?
No, man. I'm too fraud.
Is it fraud, right? Fraud?
Yeah, Jamaican government fraud.
They come in one time and not come back no more.
Yeah, which is to benefit. They should have benefited from it.
Yeah.
But then too much people want money.
Oh, they're expensive.
Not only that, but maybe they should have shipped Canada or Miami that nobody in New York get.
Oh, but I don't even think they have as much mango to even send to Canada. If they know they're never ready for the market yet, they shouldn't apply for the license. Right? Right? And get cut off. That was Big D, Mr. Big D. Good afternoon, Mr. Roxine. Good afternoon.
When you have trouble, don't cry. Oh no.
Good afternoon, Roxanne. Good afternoon. What you new to? YouTube?
That God is standing by. Hold on, yeah. When you have heartaches, don't cry. Oh,
and good afternoon to Mr. Robert Ranglin. How you doing, sir?
That God is standing by. Sometime when your burden is down, just remember God is standing by. Thank you, Lord. So there's no need need to cry. Oh, oh, God is standing by. Thank you, Lord. So don't you worry and don't cry. No, no. When you have troubles, don't cry. Oh no. Just remember that God is standing by. When you come running over, just remember God is standing by.
Yeah, it's Fresh FM 102.1 right here in the Tri-State. And Gospel Train Live International, Ultimate Gospel Radio, Unity Radio International. I want to say good afternoon to Big D, your wife, your little daughter, your father. I think I might go Brooklyn tomorrow. Get some jackfruit, some neesberry. No neesberry. Where's they have? Jackfruit and the other one here. June plum. Sour sap.
God is standing by. Take it home. So there is no need to cry. No need to cry. Oh, God is standing by. Lord, I'm fighting. So don't you worry and don't cry. Don't cry. Don't forget about your troubles and don't cry. No. Forget about your pain and don't cry.
Well, guess what happened? Tomorrow, I will go in Brooklyn, get me a big jackfruit. But before I go and get the jackfruit, I have to check my diabetes book. I'm not diabetes. They say I'm borderline. But I noticed that every time that I check it, and they said that not to eat that because watermelon, I love watermelon. But they say you can't eat too much watermelon. I love mango, but I can't eat too much mango. I love fruits, but I can't eat too much because I don't want to pass the borderline. And I don't want to take, what a tablet name? What a tablet name? Melfarming or Macfarming. Because that tablet is very dangerous to your liver, your kidney, every part of your body. So I do not want to get in the stage to take no metformin. So I try to follow my diet, and it's working. They say you can eat 2 bananas, and I follow the rule. You have to drink a lot. It's good to drink a lot of greens and stuff. I follow the rule. I was reading something that they sent me from the insurance, and they tell you what is white bread. I don't really eat white bread that much. Because white bread is very dangerous. White flour is very dangerous. So I follow. And this morning I take my day. I take the needle stuff to see if I'm coming through by that eating certain thing. And it's gone all the way down. So I'm not borderline right now. And I'm continue to be that way because when you have diabetes, it can mess up your eye. It said you're a dialysis machine. It's going to your bone. It make you get weak. It do so much dangerous thing to you. So I was so good, happy to see I'm following my diet and not taking down metformin. because I didn't know that the metformin was so dangerous. It is more than dangerous. More than dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. All you have to do, eat less and follow your diet. Yes. All these white rice when I eat and stuff like that, cut it out. Cut out a lot of stuff without not eating. Eat brown rice. You can eat brown rice, but you don't have to eat a lot. You understand what I'm saying? You don't eat a lot, but brown rice is good. You understand? And be careful how much you eat. You understand? So I was so happy when I see I passed the borderline. No more borderline. No borderline come back here. So I'm going to check out for jackfruit because I love jackfruit. And I want to make sure that the jackfruit is not. Anybody know if jackfruit will bring up a diabetes? Can somebody tell me if jackfruit is dangerous? I know jackfruit kind of sweetish, right? So you can't eat a lot of jackfruit either, kind of sweetish. So June plum not that sweet, so you can make June plum juice. Oh, somebody gonna give me good morning. Hey, Big D, is jackfruit have anything to do with diabetes?
No, jackfruit is a vegan. Jackfruit is a vegan food. That's what vegans eat normally.
So it's not. So it won't mess with diet. It won't raise your diet.
No. Jackfruit is not like other fruits where it's just high in glucose. Jackfruit is a natural. It's a natural fruit.
What about June plum?
June plum is natural. All those fruits, not like apples and
mango and all those
oranges
things.
And mango and stuff. June plum is good.
Oh, so jackfruit is good.
You know what? Jackfruit is if you check it out, the vegans, they use everything with jackfruit. They cook jackfruit, everything.
So you can curry the inside. They could take them in that jackfruit, cut them out and curry them.
Yeah, the string part.
Yes, the string part.
Yeah, but the seed, the boil it and eat it too.
Yes, the seed is very healthy. Did you know that Pierce avocado seed is very high in protein?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you dry it and grate it and you sprinkle it over your salad and stuff. It's very high in protein, very healthy. We call it pear.
I want to tell you something. When I went to the doctor this month to get my blood work. My HDL is good, perfect. My LDL kind of a little bit high, meaning that I think it will be between 100 and 120. It's about 130.
What? Your diabetes? Your
LDL, your cholesterol.
Yes.
But what happened is, let's say like, if you need more avocado and less dairy,
you what?
Bring it right down.
If you want, avocado. Let me say this about avocado. Some people think you only can eat avocado with bread or bulla, but you can eat avocado by itself. It's very healthy.
Yeah, without food, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, you eat it like a fruit, yeah.
Yeah, you can cut one avocado and cut it up and put them one sauce and eat it. It's very healthy. And then you put the seed to dry, and then you grate the seed and put it in a food processor and make it like a dust and sprinkle it all over. So listen.
What happened is we sell avocado leaf,
You sell
avocado leaf is so.
Oh, you have the leaf too. You have the leaf.
Pressure.
Yeah,
the leaf. The avocado leaf is the pressure and sugar. Sugar is what people come by here. Avocado leaf.
Oh, so you have the
avocado leaf is a lot of stuff.
Okay. So you're gonna have jackfruit by tomorrow?
Yeah, we have jackfruit now. Yeah, man.
So if I come tomorrow, I get one?
Yeah, man.
What about soursop? What's the health bracket in soursop? Huh?
Soursop is good for, they said, good for cancer cells, radiation.
For the cancer cell?
Yeah, not cancer in general. Nothing can cure cancer but Jesus, huh?
Right.
it can prevent, you know,
and it's good for the nerves. It's good for the nerves.
Spreading and radiation and so.
Okay, so you have Holland. Huh? What about cinnamon? Cinnamon.
Yeah, cinnamon is natural sugar and it's good for the sugar.
Cinnamon, you can boil it and drink it. Good for the sugar.
Yeah, man. People come and they drink it, and then you bring on your sugar.
Yeah.
And you use it as a sugar. As sugar and stuff. Become like Mr. Shango. But remember, say you have to pay me for this advertisement. When are we a big detour the health?
I don't me I say how much pound? How much pound you lose?
Why? Tell you the truth. Lose about what? 20?
How much? 20?
20 about 2 months. 29.
Say hello to share. Say hello to share. Or share.
Tell share. I say big up.
Yeah, so you're a health advisor now.
Oh, you mean, sir? Yo, me take my life. I want to see my daughter and my kids, and then have another one on the way, you know.
I lie. One more?
Yeah, man, I want to see them.
So this one gonna be a boy or a girl again?
Well, I prefer boy. I can't take the girl no more.
So you're working overtime, man.
Me not mind, but whatever God give me, you know.
Yeah, work overtime.
What do you mean? No want to stay healthy. Me not care nobody say.
So, follow Prince Harry footstep.
Yeah, that's about.
So you just need one more. So what you saying now? Anybody that need any health, natural food, vegetable, Labby, they can come to Labby.
Nobody. Yes, there's no process. None. We hardly sell things as process.
You don't eat out no more?
I try not to.
Because
the salt them are kill me. You know from the last time. What you call it? When you lie for me, I should eat 5 dumplings.
Six.
When is it 6? It's still a heart me from this day. You know why you even malice me? So me just try this stuff.
But
they eat on one side blue.
But I worry if I don't eat that morning there now.
God have mercy. No, you know the time when we went to seek for brother Gary. That's the time, right?
No, man. At the time when the vehicle almost killed me on the highway, and then you drop me off and you go stop a Richie Rich and eat before you go Brooklyn. You know, man.
Yeah.
You buy this.
I know you was the one that drive.
You want the vehicle ain't good. If we didn't drive, we wouldn't be here now. We die in the grave.
But look at God, eh?
Eh? God is good, not you?
Yeah, man. God is good, man.
God is good all the time, because if it wasn't for him, we would be in the grave tonight, right now.
Right.
But God is good. We're not, we are walking on our grave, because you went to do a great job in Connecticut, and God wasn't going to make anything happen to us on our way back.
You're right about that, man.
Yeah, man. So
you're right, man. Better Gary never feed we when we get down there. Yeah. So hungry I take me from Connecticut to New York. and then on top of that, you driving slow, make it worse.
Yeah, but if I wasn't driving slow, would I dead now?
Yeah,
because you don't know how to take care of a defective vehicle that you're driving around. I pray the whole night after I come out of the vehicle. I say, God, I never pray so much like what I pray for you get home safe, because I know you're sleeping. Red Chuck, God, that's how I want to Red Chuck now. I know you was. I know you was sleepy and hungry. I was glad to you stop at Richie Rich and get some dumpling and get.
About time, you see, I'm dedicated to the funeral, man. Trust me. That thing, you know what I mean?
We're not talking about no Red Chuck. Red Chuck gone already. Red Chuck is the past. I thank God that you are here.
About your physical trucks now.
You know, you're a wonderful person. So when I come down tomorrow, you close your eye when we come in there, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I want to know. And I'm not going to eat now. We call it run up, run down, or run up. Island nut. You're going to cook that tomorrow, right?
Yes, let me stop it. One with me.
Give my regard to those your aunt and everybody over there and your father.
Yeah, man, give my regards to the Gospel Train family. Big up.
I make sure we get the jack. No time say jackfruit did I come there now? Jackfruit did there now.
Call before you come, cause.
Huh?
Call before you come, cause you know Saturdays.
Yeah.
Call before you come, cause you know Saturdays.
Okay. So Sheer said to say welcome to you.
You sure, Sheer?
Yeah. Feel we Sheer from County Cut.
Tell Sheer to pick up.
Eh?
Tell Sheer big up.
She say your mouth no good. But she love you.
We go from far. All right, later, brother.
All right, take care. Take care. Yes. That's our friend Big D. If you want some good stuff, then I go to Labby right there. Yeah. I'll be down there tomorrow afternoon. You know, I will go to Labby and shop, you know. I will go over there and shop at Labby. Because Labby have some good stuff. So big up to Big D.
Can't even walk without you holding my hand. I thought number one.
Thank you. How true that is.
I thought I could be what I wanted to be. I thought of myself as a mighty big man, but I can't even walk without you holding.
Let's say good afternoon to Maki. How you doing, my brother?
Without you holding my hand, mountains too high and the valleys too wide. On my knees,
yeah, we went to a concert in Connecticut, and Big D came to my house and picked me up. Then we go and pick up Sister Darnett. And Big D, I was driving a red truck. And Big D said, "No, drive my truck." So while I was driving up the 95, I was driving and I find the truck going one way from where I wanted to go. And they start to laugh after me that I can't drive because I make the truck I go somewhere else. I said, "No, it's not me." So anyway, I was driving and I give the truck to Big D. And Big D now, because his leg them big like big, kind of leg them big, we don't go describe him. His leg them big. So him leg take over the steering. And in my drive turn, him find the vehicle shift to one side, shift to the other side. So I was praying because the tractor trailer driving up beside me, and I said, "Oh God, please don't make the truck, his truck going those tractor trailer because we would crush like mincemeat." So I said, "Big D, slow down." So he get to find out the problem of the truck, of his vehicle, that something is wrong. He didn't know. So anyway, we make it up to the venue. So coming back, I said, "Big D, I know you're tired. I know you want to sleep. You're not going to drive that vehicle go back to the Bronx with me. Let me drive it." So anyway, I was driving. I was, trying to maneuver the vehicle. So what I do, I stay in the middle lane all the way. Take my time. From where we go in Connecticut, it should take about 2 hours, but it take me 4 hours. So I take my time and hold the steering with my 2 hands to make sure it don't shift over. I don't know what was the problem. So when I reach my home, I give him the vehicle. I said, "I will pray for you. That's your heart." I said, "Why don't you get some rest? That's if anything you could maneuver the vehicle." And he said, I will, but it looked like Big D used to the vehicle like that, It looked like he used to it like that. It doesn't matter, it get worse. So he stopped at Rich in the morning there and get about 1 dozen dumpling. and saltfish, and he eat belly full, stomach full. I don't know, but he make it home. So Monday morning, he took the vehicle to his mechanic. And his mechanic told him, you are one of the luckiest guy ever drive a vehicle. Because you should have crashed with that vehicle because the front end is gone. The front end gone. The tire rod then gone. How you can have a vehicle got kind to cut and come back? Yes. The mechanic told him, you are one of the luckiest guy. You understand? So God, if it wasn't for God on our side, we wouldn't be here now. See Big D leave Brooklyn and go to County Cut. Well, God was right there. Big D?
64. No, you say me damn 12 now.
Big D. What about?
Make up your mind. You just say 12 now. You say 6 now. You say 12 now.
What did the mechanic say? What he told you Monday morning?
Huh?
What the mechanic told you Monday morning?
Mechanic said you choose the wrong driver.
Eh?
You choose the wrong driver. No,
You're funny. The mechanic told you say it's God on your side, right? Eh?
Yeah, because, me love to expose. The turn brother Gary, me love to expose, No matter with me, please.
Bye.
All right?
Bye.
Come on the force because they don't say I expose you.
Bye. Bye, Big D. Yeah. Back to the music.
That I can't even walk without you holding my hand.
One dozen dumpling. Big up to Labby. We'll be in Labby tomorrow.
I thank God I made Jesus my one and all. From now on this day, I'm surely gonna call. And if I don't trust Him, I'd be less than a man, 'cause I can't even walk.
Big up to Brother Gary. Big up yourself, my boss. Big up yourself. Big up.
Can't even walk without you holding my hand. The mountain's too high and the valley is too wide. Down on my knees, I've learned to stay.
Good afternoon, Mr. Risa. Good afternoon.
Thank you, Jesus, for all you have done for me right now. You've been so good to me. I thought number one,
Mr. John Dukes.
I thought I could be what I wanted to be. I thought of myself as somebody big man, but I can't even walk without you holding my hand. Can't even walk without you holding my hand. The mountain is too high and the valley is too wide. Down on my knees, I've learned to stay. Can't even walk without you holding my hand. Lord have mercy. Can't even walk without you holding my hands. The mountain is too high and the valley is too wide. Down on my knees.
Sister Donna said, may the red truck rest in peace. The red truck have done a great job, and I'm so happy for the red truck, without lie. Good afternoon again.
Without you holding my hand, I thought number one would surely be me. I thought I could be.
I'm telling you, I'm told.
I've learned to stay.
Yes, Gospel Train Live. Ultimate Gospel Radio, Unity Radio.
I write myself a simple song, let the whole world to sing along. I'll call it a love song for you. Who knows I'm liable to take the song from the bottom.
So as you hear Mr. Big D over there by La Bay, it's vegan now. You know, eat no meat, but vegan. We're going on. Let me see. Vegan drink milk. They eat butter. That's what I go. Yeah, they eat butter. They drink milk. And they eat chicken. I think that's vegan, right? Vegetarian don't eat anything. Vegetarian do not wear leather shoes. They don't wear leather jacket. They don't wear nothing that come from animal product. Vegan, I think that's how it go. Vegan eat different from vegetarian. So Mr. Big D said is vegan. No, you're not gonna eat no pork. You're not gonna eat no goat. You're not gonna eat no cow. You're not gonna eat no salt pork or no pig's tail. Not gonna eat them there. Put to yourself. So in the store, I think vegan might eat a little fish. That's how it goes. I think so. I'll find out. Let me find out. Find out. 1718. Let me find out. 545. Let's see. 1718547 3760. I want to find out Mr. Shango. I think I know what Big D really eat from what he don't eat. McKay Merchant, good day to you. Mm-hmm.
Hello, Sun Life, good afternoon.
Hey, Brother George, how are you today?
I'm great, my brother.
Mr. Shango today?
Yes, sir.
Let me talk to him.
All right.
I want to find out a little question, see what Big D eat, because Big D say he's vegan.
Okay.
So what? Yeah, man. Mr. Shango is the king of health-wise.
You want to certainly a bit right, I know. Right?
All right. Tell me, vegan. If person say they are vegan, they eat chicken?
Nope.
What they drink milk?
Nope. Not dairy. No dairy products.
Vegan, they wear leather jacket?
No. The real vegan person don't do those stuff.
Or vegetarian do that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
So when you're vegan now, no animal product at all?
No, none of them things there.
No jacket, no shoes, nothing like that?
I can't wear a jacket, but not leather business.
So what about the shoes? You have to wear man-made leather?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
And so vegetarian. Hello?
Mm-hmm.
So vegetarian is different. They eat some animal product like butter.
Yeah. They pretend for it. Yeah.
Oh.
Like egg.
So vegan is a more strict diet than vegetarian.
Yeah.
Huh?
Where's that just now?
Vegan is a more strict diet than vegetarian.
Yes.
No animal product.
No.
What type of soup you have today?
Pumpkin.
But what is special you have today?
Hold on.
So,
Greetings, brother Victor.
hey, King of King and Lord of Lord, conquering Lion of Judah. Wagwan.
Yes, sir.
My friend, in my
just macro with the thing, eh?
yo, I get a message for you from a lady. She said whenever you're doing your show, she said you're doing a wonderful job. But don't come in like you're a preacher talk about the church, stay out of the church and just deal with your vegetarian and your vegan because you're doing a wonderful job.
Yeah, but when time we come to speak, on the radio and we get that platform, we go right across the board and educate the people.
She said, make the preacher talk about feeding business and you because you're doing a wonderful job in the community. Anyway, you know Big D, right?
Big D?
Huh?
No.
We have a friend of mine in Brooklyn named Big D. He told me not too long that he used to eat pork, eat monkey, eat guana lizard, eat beef, chicken, everything he eat. So now he said he's a vegan since yesterday. That can work.
Well, if a man says he's a vegan, who am I to question him to say if it can work or it cannot work?
So what I was trying to find out is that vegan is more a strict diet than vegetarian, right?
If you look at it from society aspect of life. Yeah, but when you look at our what is a vegetarian, you have seen it has water down where they have in classification they have vegetarian as some people who are lacto vegetarian, meaning you drink possible skim milk or lacto-free milk, those are the type of people, but they're still considered vegetarian because they do not eat no form of dead animal, but still consume the milk. So you have in that sense you have lacto vegetarian. You have the person who eat fish, chicken. They are in the classifications of a pretzel vegetarian. So you see, they have a breakdown of how they do it in clarifications of a person.
He said vegan. Everything that vegan eat is good for your health. We have jackfruit. He said yes. He said, I said, is jackfruit will bring up a diabetes? He said no, jackfruit, because jackfruit is vegan. It's healthier. Is that right?
I agree with him.
So that's true.
Yes, I agree with him.
And June plum.
Yes, healthy.
And sour sap.
Yeah, those are all healthy drinks. Healthy fruit.
So is it better to heat the sour sap or to juice it?
Well, in both ways, I get both nutrients, Sometimes we like to eat it like it is, and sometimes we just want the drink of it. So it's a choice we make sometimes of, whatever we want.
So a vegan person should be a healthy person then?
Of course, because he's much more aware or conscious of his health. Not saying that he should be a healthier person, but his consciousness level of his intake, is making much more awareness.
Mm-hmm. You are a vegan.
Yeah, I practice it. Yeah.
You're practicing vegan.
Yeah.
So you can't say you are. You can't say you can say you practice vegan.
I practice vegan eating.
Okay. Because you don't take medication, right?
If I do not take medication,
Yes.
no, I wouldn't tell you that I do not take medication.
Oh, you take medication?
Not presently, no. But you're asking me a very open question.
Because people see you every day. They don't know what you go through. You have plate and thing in your face. You used to have a kidney problem. You don't go dialysis. So how you keep that up? Or you keep yourself um that you don't get sick worse?
Well, I just say what I practice on a daily living. A daily living is meaning practicing vegan eating. Eating things that is very nourishing towards the body, very healthy towards the structure.
So you are saying that if the doctor there know that your kidney, you don't have to go on the machine.
No, you don't have to. I'm saying sometimes it's against your will because you don't know. But the one who knew, like I did be much more aware, in health issues. I am a person who study these things.
Mm-hmm.
So I make certain decisions not because of what just the doctor said, but it's my life. So decisions have to finalize his mind.
And you don't find no error from doing what you think is good for you. It's just doing good, just going good, right?
Well, I'm being thankful for life. I'm not in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not complaining of pain.
So when a person, Mr. Shango, doctor diagnose that they have certain things, you think they should try herbal product than have the pharmaceutical remedy? What do you think they should do?
It's not trying herbal products or pharmaceutical remedy. Normally, when you are diagnosed with certain things, you first look at your diet.
Check your diet.
You first have to look at your diet.
Uh-huh.
The things that you are consuming on a regular basic things you may need to involve much more in your diets. How much of us involve a cleanse in our diet? Very few.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So when I'm talking about that, I'm not just talking about literally the food you eat every single day. I'm talking from a broad spectrums, meaning have a cleanse now and then. Makes it a part of your diet.
So the food that we eat every day, we should have a time that we detox our body and get out that because when you go to the bathroom, everything don't come out. So you have to detox your body, right?
Yes. Yes, you're supposed to detox the body, and it's not just what coming out. You're inhaling and breathing all sorts of bacteria of other things, carrying diseases within the air, and we are all inhaling it.
So the lion,
it's not just what you eat.
So the lion paw root tonic is like a detox remedy for that.
No, lion paw root tonic is not
no, not lion paw. Sunside bitter.
Okay, yes, Sunside Bitters is a very good detox, and I recommend it for those things that I just spoke about.
So what about the herbal product?
Herbs. Well, you have a wide varieties of herbs that can help people if people learn and utilize the knowledge what they have learned from it and started to use them. People can be much more healthier than they are today if people just go forward, onto Mother Nature, learn the herbs them, and utilize them. You look around and you see all the animals when time them sick. You see them turn to the herbs.
Mm-hmm.
That is what you have seen.
Because that's where the healing power is in the earth, in the herb.
Yes, of course, the healing power is in the herbs. A lot of healing power is in herbs. Herbs is what carrying healing towards the body. But it is how to utilize these things. You know, the herbs, most of the times when it's forward from the earth, it is in harmony with Mother Nature.
So let me ask you, like Mr. Shango, your diet, yam, banana, cocoa, dumpling, and all them things. Is those really for the black man nature, eating all those kind of stuff?
Yes, yes. Of course, banana is very healthy. You know, when you cook it or you boil it in green, you know, very rich in iron. Then you talk about cocoa, yam, and all of them things. The yam is very good for your spine and all of those things. You know, for the spring and them things, the joints and all of those things in your body. Yam is excellent for those things. So all of those starch, we still need them as a black man. Because our biological makeup is totally different.
So where did a lot of people eating a lot of white rice?
No, we say we into an environment, and these are the things that we learn. We get carried away by eating a lot of junk food, what is presented to us, and because of how them fashion the thing and our society, deal with the approach of things. Of course, human being get carried away with these things, and it's only a few people here advocating for health.
Yeah, because some people say my grandfather usually eat it and nothing wrong with him. My grandmother eat it and nothing wrong with them. So what you can tell me about something? No, that's what some people would say.
Yes, but you see, you can't. If a person should said that to me, I would really look at him and said, look at your grandfather time and look at now. What is the difference? Do you see a big difference between now and your grandfather time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your grandfather lived till him was 90 or 100. Man barely lived to see 60.
It's true.
So there's a big difference. So don't explain that to me or tell me that. And if you're going to your grandfather will recommend a lot of herbs that you should have used.
Well, you see what happened. Most those times, those grandparents, they live in the farm. They live in the they now go buy Milo. They now go buy Ovaltine. They have it right there in the garden, whatever they want to eat and drink.
Yeah. So I wouldn't compare times to say, well, my grandmother or my mother. I will have to look at today, the things that is confronting us today. What can we do about it?
Mm-hmm.
That is what we have to look at it. You can't say, well, my grandmother, my father. No. Today, you're talking about your present day.
Because we have to realize that we are living into a different environment with the toxic waste in the air, with the radio whatever in the air and thing like that. It's different time now.
Yes, and as I said, the time is not so much of different, but of the technology world that we are in today. It makes it a much different world. One time a man used to go in a head when time I count from 1 to 10. Today, he can't go in a head, him have to look for the calculator.
Yeah, so true.
So when you look at the environment, the world that we live in today, we cannot really compare it from now and then. We have to find ways, create ways how to move forward. That is all we have to do. Because there's still more generation to come. What are you going to do? Tell the generation you didn't know what to do, and you fall along the way. You can't do that.
But Mr. Shango, sometimes you sit and wonder if we lose a lot of memory. Or because we take up time for the calculator, for the phone and everything. We do. First time somebody could repeat your number and got the phone, go dial your number. No, it can't happen no more. It's hard. It's very hard.
Yes, and
so what caused the memory to break down so much in the brain?
Because of the technology world.
Uh-huh.
You know, the technology world is that right now, you know, they have created where we more rely on our phone system more than anything. We rely on the phone system and the whole internet service.
So what herbal product is good for the brains?
Well, we normally recommend ginkgo. Ginkgo is one of the best herbs I knew when you're talking about memory, clarity. Yeah, you're talking about ginkgo. They're very good herbs, and it's also very good for blood circulation.
That's a tea, right?
Yeah, it's a herbs that you can make. Yeah, you make it into a tea. You can mix it into also a tonic.
Oh.
Yeah.
So when you make it into a tonic, you're adding stuff to it?
No, you do not have to add nothing to it more than just the herbs a boil, and you put it down, you know, in a room temperature, and you drink a cup daily.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you hear that? You hear? So for people that's studying and things like that, that's good for them.
Exactly.
Oh, so it's a brain. It's a brain food. You call it.
It works. Yeah, definitely. It's a brain food. It works directly with the brain.
And what other food is good for the brain?
What other good in food is good for the brain?
Yes.
Well, and what's the good herbs is good for the brain?
The marijuana?
Yeah, we wouldn't go around that.
Well, we all know that, but you're going to continue to smoke marijuana every time to get the good to get the brain working good.
No. We're not talking about just smoke. You know, you just pick a literally particularly subject as a smoke. You just asked me if the herbs itself, marijuana, good for the brain, and I said yes.
Oh, so in other words, you could.
Hold on. I never literally just said smoke. So, you just jump to that.
So you could drink it and it effective to the brains also.
Of course, it can relax. It can relax the brain.
Okay.
It is similar like a soursop leaf, and it can relax. Yeah?
Okay, but Mr. Shango, the way them I do the weed now, I spray it all kind of stuff. I don't think it's kind of healthy enough to go drink that. If you're in Jamaica, now it'll be different.
Well, I now tell you about these commercial thing what they have doing commercially. You know, I'm telling you about a thing where if you know where it grow wild, than the man we are cultivate it, it's much better to get the one wild than the one we are cultivate. Because the one we are cultivate more like to have pesticide on it because man protect it from insects. So I'm spraying thing on it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Christian and non-Christian, you can get a cup of marijuana and tea in the morning or in the evening you're going to bed. Even time is much better, right, Mr. Shango?
Yeah, something where I work with the brain is always much better at evening time.
So those of you that have a home with a yard and summer come, plant some marijuana, right, sir?
There's nothing no wrong with it. No matter nature grows it.
And boil some tea. You know, Mr. Shango, me about 3 bags of that to you, know. And every now and then I boil a cup of tea out of that.
Okay.
And then you go lie down now and you feel relaxed.
All right. So
but you know the Christendom word say you sin. I can't understand how Christians say you sin if you drink a cup of herbal tea and it's from nature grown. I don't understand that though.
But that is what you embrace. I embrace nature. You embrace that.
No, but you see, God didn't tell them say you can't make a cup of wheat tea. Are the ignorance of them come and tell you that? I know God tell them that. Because God love nature. God say the herb of the field shall be thy meat and thy medicine.
Well, I guess I and them have a reason with that because then go and tell you where God say and you go and tell them where God
But they cannot tell where God never say about anything about herbal product. God didn't say nothing there. Have you ever seen that Bible say God say you must keep away from marijuana? Don't the bird eat it? Doctor smoke it. Patient drink it. Everybody use it for different purpose, ain't it?
Yeah.
So the Bible, I never see the Bible saying not supposed to use it.
I don't know. Maybe one night time you can invite some sisters and some brothers by your sanctuary up there, and have a spliff light and tell them this is holy stuff. You can attend the church one day with a spliff in your mouth.
No,
we don't know. Maybe
that's good.
To share that in valid information we are share. Because remember, I know no problem with it. It's them who have the problem with it. So by you sharing with me, it don't really make a difference.
No,
with me.
you don't have to have a spliff. You can make a cup of tea.
Even a cup of tea. Yeah, then even that you can do. I make a cup of tea. Even when you don't have no banquet, you can offer them a cup, buy them a pot and make it a cup of tea.
All right, what we're gonna do on Sunday? We're gonna have you, Brother Clive, and invite some church sister and brother, and then we have a kettle with some marijuana tea and make them taste it and see how they feel and talk about what about that.
Well, it is always welcome to me, Yeah. Yeah, we can support that.
All right, we're gonna work it up and we're gonna invite Sheer, Sister Darnett, and everybody to come and drink a full cup and see how it works. That they can go back to church and tell the church member, "Oh, excellent is thy name."
Yeah.
And great is the herb. That's the creator make grow and a hot climate weather and a rain. So we give thanks.
Yeah, man, I give thanks and I'm much love. But always remember, Brother Victor, every time we are speaking on Sundays, we know some people going to offend it at times, but we come to teach, Once we get the platform to share vital information, we're going to share vital information. All right?
Victor, what are the hope of the good? Share say I hope of the good weed we get for boil the tea. Where we can get the real one? So Shango?
Huh?
Where we can get the real weed for boil the tea?
You never plant none?
No, that them they got already.
No, well, I couldn't tell you much. I couldn't recommend you to no person, literally, because I don't really do that like that, to be honest with you.
Okay, so you have to really get. So the real one is to get is the one, the organic one with no spray and nothing in it.
Yeah, where you can plant and know.
All right, so you know
I can't tell you about that.
I'm gonna check out if we have no dry one left over there and boil a pot of tea. I invite all of them to come. What about that?
Yes, I agree. I agree with you. Supporting you on that.
All right.
But don't just talk about it. You have to manifest it.
All right, I'll make sure Brother Hall in it too,
All right. All right.
All right, Mr. Shango. We are speaking to Mr. Shango from Sun Life, 4060 White Plain Road.
Much love and respect.
At the L Food. Is that right? Yes, so big up to Mr. Shango and his staff over there by Sun Life. And if you want to get some vegan or vegetarian or some lion paw or some herbal product, you can go over there and get all these things, Yes. Right, Mr. Shango? God. So you can go over there and get all of these things. Good for your body, good for your mind, good for your soul, good for your spirit. All right, so check him out. 4060 White Plain Road.
So what I want, my friend George?
Ever Nicholas, good afternoon, you and Telma.
And the best thing that, cause when I remember just where I am coming from to where
so true. The Nicholas said those days when the hair was clean and nice, we didn't have no telephone, we didn't have no color television, it was black and white television. We didn't got too much radio up there, so the airway, the sky was clean and the environment was nice. And then you used to have the trees around your house. You have the farm. No, we don't have much tree no more. All the trees them that would take away the pollution. They cut down the trees and clean the land and building houses and stuff like that. So we cannot say then because those people at those time used to have a lot of trees and no cellular phone, no color television, and no whole heap of FM radio and all those kind of stuff wasn't around then. So they was more healthier than we today. Yes, they are more healthy because, they might cut down the tree, then one behind each other, burn down the forest and everything like that. And every day. So we can say our foreparents used to eat that or drink that and they are right. We're in a different environment now. Check Mr. Shango for any time. Call him up 718-547-3760 for any information you want. All right?
In praise of your name, thanking you, Lord, every step of the way. Oh, Father, you know I love you. You touch my heart, my soul with your mercy. I thank you, my Lord, for all you've done to me. You bless my life, it's so.
Mr. George works alongside Mr. Richie Stevens.
Ever leave you, I won't be ungrateful to you, my Lord. I know that this world is all in your hands. We are your children, and so we give you praise. Oh, Father, you know I love you. Touch my heart, my soul with your mercy. I thank you, my Lord, for all you've done to me. You bless my life in so many ways. Father, I know in so many ways. Oh, Lord. So when I remember just where I'm coming from, hey, to where I'm standing now, fell to my knees in praise of your name. Thanking you, Lord, every step of the way. Oh, Father, you know I love you. You touch my heart.
Hello.
Lamis, good morning.
Yeah, we're going lamb.
What's up, brother Vic?
What you have today? Oh, the juice bar. You have a juice bar now, right?
Hey, yeah, man, I have a juice bar.
And what kind of juice you do there? What kind of juice?
Well, you know, I just have some natural juice, with some carrot and pineapple and apple and ginger and beetroot and kale and them look at something there.
Do you do research? Do you do research that if a person come to you and say, I would like a glass of juice, but I'm diabetic, high blood pressure, you know what to recommend to them?
Well, you know, somebody will make it, so them know exactly what to give them.
Uh-huh.
So somebody will make it, so them know exactly, so them know what them forget.
And is 100% natural juice.
100 I run out of something.
You have the grass also?
No, I don't have the grass yet. I eat next me I add to it. The wheat grass.
So the person that doing those, they could give advice?
Yeah, man, them can tell you what juice you want and what's good for you. But me no know. Me no advice, man.
Okay. You are the man over the other side.
Yeah, over the other side.
So what?
If you ask me what radio over the other side, no, I can't tell you.
What radio over there, so? I better put you three tests so you can answer it. What happened over there, so? What you have over there, so?
You know, say me have shrimp, me have rasta pasta, me have shrimp, and me have chicken. Me have baked chicken. Me have chicken and waffle.
I know that's number one. Yeah, chicken and waffle.
And me have curry shrimp. Me have curry goat, curry chicken, stew chicken, oxtail, jerk pork, jerk chicken, goated soup, fried chicken, stew peas with pigtail, oxtail. Let me have a whole heap of things ready, man.
So let me ask you now, put you to it. Curry goat. What benefit you get out of curry goat?
My brother, you know, the curry goat are free something from back from your yard, man.
Eh?
You know, so if you go and dance and curry goat and boil banana, they dance no hot.
And what you get, what benefit you get out of the goat head? Listen now. You say you're not over the Jew side, ask you over the other side.
The Jew side, the Jew side, man, but we have good food, boss.
You got good food. You got jerk pork too, right?
Yes, but we have jerk pork, man.
And you carry jerk pork 24/7 every day.
Man, we have jerk pork, man. We don't have fried crab and fried shrimp too.
You got fried crab. So what good in the shrimp? What cholesterol in shrimps?
Well, you can't eat too much, you know. I'm not you can't eat too much of anything. Too much of anything not good for you.
So you have all kind of shrimp. You have shrimp with pasta. You have curry shrimps. You have fried shrimp.
A little bit.
Huh?
And then we have fried shrimp.
And you have fried shrimp. You have fried crab.
Yes, sir.
And you have your the famous waffle with chicken.
Yeah, man, waffle and chicken, man.
I'm telling you, if nobody never try your waffle, they need to come down there and try it. Because when I try your waffle, I thought it was dry and tough. It is one of the most nutrient and nourishing thing there.
Yeah, man.
You make it from scratch?
Yeah, man, I make from scratch.
Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, check out Lamy today. And if people if they eat pig's tail, they can come and get it stew peas, right?
Then I must. Stew peas are nice without pig tail, you know.
Eh?
No, sir. You know, it's a pork nice.
Listen, we're not gonna go over that road there, so I'm not. We say after Mr. Shango's no, we can't have Mr. Shango with that kind of stuff.
No. Mr. Shango not dealing with something, man. Come on now. Mr. Shango needs some natural thing, man. Come on now. You can't run with the Rasta man like that, you know. You're mad.
All right. So you have everything and you're ready to go, ready to roll.
Yeah, man.
And where are you located at where? 987 233rd?
Yes, sir.
Right there at the corner of Paulding Avenue, right across the street from Dunkin' Donut. Huh?
Yes, sir. Right across from
So the juice bar open up now?
Yeah, man. We open up and running.
So everything is ready to go.
Yes, sir.
And you see the big sign, Lamy. Check Lamy out for everything for your account. If you love to eat shrimp, fish, you have fish too, right?
In the next 10 minutes or so, I have some brown stew, right? I fix up, you know.
All right, Mr. Lamy. Big up yourself, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
My soul with your mercy. I thank you, my Lord, for all you've done for me. You bless my life in so many ways. Oh, I will never, ever leave you. I won't be ungrateful to you, my Lord.
Yeah. Whoever, if I tell Mara ever, right, they say we used to salt the meat. Yes, in them days they used to put the meat in the like, you know, the goat or the beef in the kitchen, and the smoke would cure the meat. in the old time days, and they put salt on it, and they would make their own salt beef. Cut up the beef and put it in our one bucket, right, Eva? Telma, and put the coarse salt on it and cure it. Yes, and some people used to hang up the meat in the kitchen with the smoke, and the smoke would cure the meat in the kitchen them time there. You understand? They not put them in a refrigerator. They not put them in a freezer. They just hanging up in the kitchen, and the smoke, when they were cooking in the kitchen, the smoke would cure the meat, and they put the salt on it. So you see them time there's that different type. I know nobody never cook in a kitchen no more. Everybody I use kerosene. I use gas stove when I cook with kerosene oil with the kerosene stove. You know, one time they used to have the one burner stove, then they have the two burner stove, then they have the three burner oil stove. Yes. You know the people that were living in a tenement yard, they used to have like a two burner stove. And they would have carry the stove to the kitchen, because one kitchen, you know. And when they're done, they clean up the oil stove, and wash up them plates, get back in the one room where they have. You understand? No, people that use gas stove, which is gas stove, kerosene oil stove, is not really good for the environment, and it's not really good for you, because when you eat the food, you could taste them. But when you cook the food outside, we know say up here you can. The only thing I cook outside right now are roast breadfruit. Because when I buy breadfruit, I put it on the porch, and I have a coal stove. And this coal stove, the coal that I use is a natural coal. I don't buy the coal with the oil in it. I buy the one that come from Atlanta. So anytime I buy breadfruit, I roast them outside. Sometimes I put 3 breadfruit on the stove, on the coal stove. So you don't taste no gas in it and not like that. You understand? But back home where we come from, we make a fire outside with pimento stick and all that kind of stuff there, and eat natural, organic food. All right? Yeah. So we can, if we want to live back that way, then we have to either move to Florida, because people in Florida that have their own home, they can cook outside. Yes, if you have your own home, make a fireside outside, and roast your breadfruit, and things like that. Like Mama Swaby can do that. Lady J, I think they do that, I mean, I think they cook in the kitchen when summertime come. I think they cook, no, not summertime. Because every day of Florida is summer. When it's not rain or when the storm now come, I think they would cook outside, but I don't think you can leave the pot and go away for a long time, because the deer or the lizard, the guana lizard or anything, you come and take off the cover off of the pot and start go down in your food and stuff like that. You understand? But it's all organic. Call it organic food, so even when they put the meat in this kitchen and hang it up, and it did it for a while, it look like the smoke cook the meat, penetrate through that meat, Because if you cut it, you can't eat a piece of it. That then time there. Yes, but a lot of people don't like leave their meat in the kitchen, because people will pass by and look in the kitchen, look on the wackle, and look through the wackle and see meat hang down, and we cut off piece of meat and run gone with it. That was good days. Good days that.
This world is all in your hands. We are your children, and so we give you praise. Oh, Father, you know I love you. You touch my heart, my soul, with your mercy. I thank you, my Lord, for all you've done for me. You bless my life.
Hold on a minute there, please. Da, 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 da. Okay. Yeah, what happened?
Oh, no, my cousin is here. My cousin's here.
Uh-huh. Hold on.
Girl, you know I can't stop loving you. Stop loving you. After all, I can't stop loving you. I've made up my mind to leave in memories of the lonesome time. I can't stop wanting you. It's useless to say, so I just leave my life of dreams of yesterday. Those happy hearts that we once knew.
Yes, yes. Remember, Cooler Running today is Fish Friday at Cooler Running. Fish Day at Cooler Running. All kind of fish. Steam fish, roast fish, baked fish, fry fish, festival, bami, fry breadfruit.
But time has stood still since we've been apart. I can't stop loving you. I've made up my mind to leave in memories of the lonesome time. I can't stop wanting you. It's useless to say, so I just live my life of dreams of yesterday.
Afternoon, Eddie.
Hey, wait, Jesse.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, we are Cooler Running on the line. Good day. Hey, Uncle Jess, what kind of soup you have today?
Fish and gungo beef.
You no have fried breadfruit today with the fish?
What do you say in the evening?
Fried breadfruit, festival, bami.
Dumpling.
Fried dumpling?
Mm-hmm.
Any festival?
Yeah, man.
And bami, fried bami and fried breadfruit.
No bami.
No bami. All right. Just want to know. We don't have the regular food. Don't have the regular food. But what time fish fry start?
3:34.
3:30, 4 o'clock. All right. So no bami, fried plantain, fried breadfruit, festival, and fried dumpling.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bless you, Uncle Jess.
All of you.
All right. I'm doing good.
Give God praise.
All right. I have fish tea and chicken soup. Fish.
No, man. Fish and gungo peas. Okay?
You have gungo peas with oxtail, right?
Yeah, cold food.
And cold food. And you have seafood soup.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bless you.
Bless you too.
All right. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was Cooler Running. What you have on the menu today?
Pastor Miller.
What you have on your menu? Roast breadfruit outside?
We
No, but about we have make up now wood fire outside. We cannot make up now wood fire outside. It's against the law.
You lie. Eh?
We can do a grill, but we can't make up wood fire outside.
You can't make one little fire by itself where you can't with some black.
No.
Wow.
No, and all the smoke come up. The rest will come.
So them barbecue grill no carry a lot of smoke?
Yeah, but not a lot like where you go make up fire. If you make up fire outside, they're going to call. But you have your grill outside.
But you know, say you could put the breadfruit on the grill too, you know.
Yes, we know. You have the coal grill and you have the
barbecue grill. No, not the gas grill. I thought the barbecue coal.
The coal one and the gas
so one. You could put all 3 breadfruit on it.
No breadfruit.
Huh?
I don't want no breadfruit. I do 3 breadfruit.
Yeah, you know, for rainy daytime, you peel them and put them in a Ziploc bag and cut it.
No, I don't have time for that. I love fresh food, sir.
You like fish food? Oh, no, wow. Sir. Wow, you don't eat fish food?
I will eat it the next day. I like how people cut up roast breadfruit and cut up put. I don't want to go and eat it. And 2 days pass, I finish it.
Yeah, but all you have to do if it's in the freezer, you take it out like this today and tomorrow you put it. You want it? You want everything fresh and nice.
Yes, sir.
Away from the water coconut.
It's always fresh, sir. Pick it and drink it,
I didn't know so you can't make up fire outside. But the grill give a lot of smoke, you know, Mama Swami.
No, we don't have no big grill. We have like a smoke too.
Because one time I used to jerk, in the side of my yard.
I want about jerking.
I want Sunday morning, me a jerk. I want building over the other side of the road, far from me. See the smoke and call fire truck. Say one house over there, so I burn down. And when the fireman then come and say, I jerk. I say, ooh, everything smell good. I said, why wouldn't I hear? They said somebody told them fire was over here.
Okay.
Because when you use those grill, it set up a lot of smoke when you open it up, you know. Or even when you close some of them, the smoke escape.
Come to a smoke pipe or something.
Yes. Mm-hmm. But so
man, they were still on the street with those containers. They have to be at a location. They have to have license.
Oh, the jerk man them?
Yeah. Have to be at a location with father.
Yeah, because it's all right because they have to have food anglers permit and all those things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now iguana and I'm going to get to drop now with food and water. And no animal now come out and no bush to pick up with food.
Hold on. There were people that say they see animal in their backyard where they don't invite, they come in by themselves.
But because I don't live in that area. I don't live in the bush area. I live in the town area.
You live in modern area.
I live in modern area. Everybody choose where they want to live.
To be honest to you, you see all over them place there?
Mm-hmm.
A animal property them, you know?
Well, anything. Animal property.
Because where I live, where there you see raccoon, you see skunk, and people are run. So what them are doing, but that's their property.
Okay.
And we come and run them out and people build houses and run them out, but some of them are come back every now and then.
That's true.
It's like them are show you say all the people them are destroy the what you call it thing in I see there? The little head and the shell. What name? The one where have the egg, lay the egg out the road and then when they have
the turtle.
Turtle. All them are destroy the ocean with all the net that tie up the turtle and them are stifled to death because they want to catch them. Listen, we human being is the most destructive man that you ever see, destructive animal that you see on earth.
Okay.
Because look how beautiful those turtles, and they're destroying the ocean. So everything around the bushes, they cut the bushes down, Port St. Lucie, and all over. And the animal they don't have no tree for pitching, or no tree for lie down under. So they have to take over our new house.
Okay. Well, when we come here, some part of here was co-pastor in Black up here.
Co-pastor, right, where you live, right?
Okay.
And there was a lot of trees there, right?
No, not really where me live. Not really where me live.
Then let me ask you now.
Some part over on the west side. Where them.
The Aki tree where Darby and the prophet, the other prophet, and Brother Gary go up on a bush or open land.
Brother Victor, you come here already and you go up a Palm Beach side. It's that side, sir.
I'm just on the Aki tree there when they see the guana lizard and see a snake, see alligator.
Brother Victor, look here. So here today in a mix up. You have one whole half hour what a pregnancy program.
No,
okay?
But may I ask you, how come the guana lizard up in the Aki tree and is populated here? And when they go there, eh?
You know what? They run across the road and people drive and kill them. So that's my thing.
Then guana lizard look like alligator when the prophet they run out of the tree?
I don't know, sir. No, but don't mix me to this. Don't mix me to this. Michelle, family, all they do.
Miss Oda there today.
Don't mix me to
Miss Oda come today.
Miss Oda there today. Forgot. Remember, she right there on the board.
Miss J said it's very modern now over there where they want to live in modern community. Modern.
Thank you, Sister J.
So I don't know. We just destroy the environment.
What?
We destroy the.
What you say? Oh, yes, Brother Victor. Talk.
Yeah, we just Sister Mitchell said she want to come. Sister Mitchell said she want to come to Florida and live, but she want to find a good spot where she can live.
Sister Mitchell and you have no argument. Sister Mitchell know how we are wrong. Every day you want to mix people. Sister Mitchell and you see no argument. So Sister Mitchell will come up Florida go live, she's not going to tell you.
Oh.
Okay.
Anyway, we
all right, sir.
We're glad to hear you, and we're glad to rectify that you can. But you can put your cold stove outside. You put this cold stove.
You can't do that. They have people. You can't do that. You can't make all your shit outside.
Yes, you could. That. You don't have to make on fire. You put your cold stove and pick your breadfruit.
You say we are make a fire and alligator. One drop in and water for food outside. You say that. So I just started to tell you, we don't have no giraffe that hold no food out of our pot, and we don't have no iguana dropping away pot.
Yeah, that's a good thing about that's a good thing about Florida, California, and all them places.
We have rain down here.
You got rain. You got rain now.
Yeah.
Well, we get free rain already, and we are right now. We don't have to worry about no rain.
We don't get rain. Every day we get rain.
I don't know if no storm is out now, so if storm out now, you have to prepare yourself.
Sometime done October now.
Okay, all right. So, what if you do now? So, you cook outside sometime?
No, we don't have to cook outside.
A carnival going on now in Florida?
We don't go fry fish outside.
Miss J said carnival this weekend. What carnival?
Miss J in the atmosphere here right now, so she know everything we are going.
Oh.
And Mary Stadium, me see them put up this paper. I don't know what kind of carnival, but me see them start I see them decorate.
Okay, but like how the rain a fall, you going to kind of wash it out.
No. Big. Have cover, have everything.
Okay, so you're going?
If you was here, I would go.
I lie. Mama Swaby, I will be down tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll be right there. Which airport though? Miami or Fort Lauderdale?
Fort Lauderdale.
Tomorrow morning, you get a call. Pick me up at Fort Lauderdale. Which part you pick up? The front?
I don't know if you have... we don't have them back pick up.
We're going to see. Because when the one lady enter the plane without any pass, any ticket, I don't know. So I said, I can try that one day too.
I'm not going to pick you up though. I'm not going to mix up with no FBI, okay?
Oh, you know, I'll be like Julia and they sit down with the rich people there, man. And when they done, they take plane, they find they got a one-way ticket. They just harass the brute them.
Excuse me, see?
Eh?
Excuse me, see?
But they should arrest Julia and it too. They should arrest them alone.
Him soon get paid.
And the one-way passport where they have, one way, they should have, who give them the passport, they should investigate that too.
Me soon get, and New York get him, you know. Then soon find out everything. New York, let me stop.
Me say, tonight, I would like to see on CNN, they say they arrest Giuliani. Because, and you notice, Mama Swaby, every time Trump sit down with these men and laugh and talk, and as soon as they hold them and lock them up, you don't know them. Mr. Trump come like Shaggy. It wasn't me. It was every time they arrest anybody around Mr. Trump, he don't know them. He distant himself. Eh?
Yes, sir. That's it.
Wow. And he get away with that?
Mm-hmm.
Every time to these two men now who contribute towards the campaign, they arrest them with a one-way ticket. The man that said when they said then kill himself, commit suicide at the federal thing there. I don't know suicide. They know what they might do for kill that man.
Okay.
Because he know too much. He was involved in too much. You understand? Okay. A place like a federal security place, you tell me, say, God turn them back and don't know what go on there, so if you watch a suicide man. Hey, come on now. Mr. Trump, no, nothing about that. But what a day when Mr. Trump put in right foot to come out of the White House. What a day when he take off the robe and for put him foot in the right on the ground and never to enter. At that time, they gone with him.
He said, now, come on.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right, sir. I'm listening.
You have a good day, all right?
You too.
Lady J, good afternoon. We're Mitchie Boo. Good afternoon to Mitchie Boo. Good afternoon to Sister Mitchell.
Since we've been apart, I can't stop loving you. I made up my mind to leave in Babylon. On the lonesome time, I can't stop wanting you. It's useless to say, so I'll just leave my life.
Yes. Golden ring. I mean, I have golden ring number now. I couldn't tell last we call them up. I forgot. See, that's why I tell people, say, don't rely on Facebook. See, the phone dead, the phone dead. The phone dead, never to resurrect. The phone, when something dead and come back, I saw the phone dead and the phone dead, Mitchell Boo. Phone dead for me. Never to return. When anything you have and it dead, just lie down there and move. So the phone is gone now. Phone is dead for me. So the phone dead. Anyway, golden ring. I wonder if golden ring change, because last night my dream said then change their name. Because I knew people there. Good afternoon to Sister Phyllis. She's in Portland, enjoying the atmosphere. It is good that when you come here, and you don't throw a stone behind you, and you come here and work hard in the snow, in the rain, in everything, and you work hard, and you save your money, and you start to build one little hut. At Jamaica, you say you can go home, go live comfortable, because when you did it, sometimes I want two room you have, and you come here and you work one little money, and you go out and you build something, and that's when you're ready to say, well, America, I am going home. It's very good. So we should always make preparation. This is not our home. This is not our home. You understand? Sister Phyllis, they have a beautiful home in Portland. Beautiful in Portland. I want to say thank God for America that you can come. If you didn't get your good education in Jamaica, you can come here and get you can go to a school, you can do your whatever, you can learn something, you can become nurses here. Because a lot of people come here and do home attendant, have the nurse uniform, and send them back to Jamaica, send them a nurse. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to lie who you are. Just thank God say you come up here and you get a job and you're not a thief, or you're not a war, or you're not, whatever, and that you can save a little money and you go back home and relax. Yeah, so people come up here and tell people say them a nurse, them a doctor, and take picture in a uniform to impress people. Cause when I was in Jamaica, I went up to the country where I born, and they told me this lady in America, and she's a nurse. I said, wow. Cause the lady used to sell ice cream. We used to do the ice cream for her, and she go down at the she go down at the square and sell the ice cream for a weekend. So now we say she a nurse. Say, wow, that is good. She's a nurse. And when I come here in 76, I try every mean to find her. And when I saw where she lived, she was no nurse. She was a home attendant. But I didn't ask her them time then how my mouth is kind of cool. I never asked her why she said she was a nurse. I know she was not a nurse. So people should stop telling lie to say who they are and just thank God that you have a job and you can pay your bill, buy your food, buy little clothes, send back little money home, figure out build one little house. And it's strange because that lady was doing good, and they never expand pan nothing. They never expand, they never fix up the house. Till she dead, our daughter dead, and everything dead. We don't know. So that's how it go. Hello, good afternoon. How are you? A long time we not talk to you,
Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir.
Let me ask you, want to change your name from Golden Ring to somewhere else?
No, sir, the same name.
You know, so last time we dreamed so want to change your name?
Really?
Yes. Because we couldn't get a number. What you have on a Friday?
We had on the Friday, like for the menu.
Yes.
The mac and cheese, we have chicken foot, we got oxtail, curry goat, fried chicken, jerk chicken, rasta pasta, brown stew, and we got cold food. And we got curry shrimp.
Like I'll be a local you have. I'll be a local out there. You know, not foreign.
Look, you know, I got fried chicken, I got shrimp, I got bami, I got brown stew fish.
You got bami?
Yes, sir. Festival.
Where you eat the bami with?
And it depends on the meat of your choice.
So you can eat bami with anything?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Fried bami or baked bami?
Fried.
You remember Jamaica when a morning time when your parents used to grate the cassava and wring it out and put the bami?
Cassava dumpling sweet.
They
not boil the cassava, Jesus. The dumpling, they're nice.
Oh, you make cassava dumpling?
No, dry the cassava and mix it up in your flour and make it and boil it.
Oh, you mix it with flour?
Yeah.
So you can use the same cassava there over here and do that?
I have no idea.
Wow.
But I guess you could try.
So when you eat cassava dumpling, make you strong and healthy?
Yes, sir.
I don't know how, so you don't have the real Jamaican cassava, you don't have the bami. And what kind of soup? What kind of soup you don't have today? What kind of soup?
I got stew peas and I got pork. I got chicken soup and I have
When I got jerk pork?
Seafood.
We got
we got jerk pork, stew peas, brown stew.
Stew peas and brown stew pork.
Yes, sir.
Brown stew pork?
Yes, Victor.
Where you eat that with?
If you want rice and peas, we got a veg right now that you could eat along with it without any rice.
Then what about piece of yellow yam and 2 banana and stuff like that?
Well, I guess we got to do the second one for that, but what we had before finished.
Oh, so later on you're not going to have yam, banana, and dumpling?
I sure think so.
All right. So that's Golden Ring. What's the address? Huh?
Never remember. 4243 White Plains Road.
4243 White Plains Road, Golden Ring. And nothing changed. The ownership might change.
Yes,
but the same friendly server is there to smile and welcome you at Golden Ring.
Yes, sir. We are all here waiting for you.
I'm not going to a restaurant where cook pork.
Let me serve you. I'm sorry for you then.
I'm a vegan. Today I'm a vegan. Huh?
Okay.
Big up to Golden Ring, located where again? What's the address again?
4342 White Plains Road between 236 237.
All right. Big up yourself.
All right then, sir.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Golden Ring. Yeah.
Victor.
Share. I would know that you would like get some of that jerk pork or the brown stew pork. Amen. What? Well, I tell you what time almost come. I need you, Lord. Sister Teresa.
Yeah.
I told Sister to everybody on nurse.
All of my trials.
Well, you know, Sister Teresa, let me stop that music. Let me stop that music. It happened in Jamaica too, you know, Sister Teresa. This guy, we used to be a chef. I was a chef. And I used to work at UC. And he worked in the kitchen also. This guy, he was living up Papi. You know, when you go Papi And you know, a tavern, you go down there, so that's where you used to live. So the linen room was right beside the kitchen. The doctors live where they watch the doctors live, jacket them and stuff like that. So he took one of the doctor jacket with a name on it and go Clarendon and tell one woman, say, man, doctor, nice young beautiful girl. And up Papa Pino ain't live to a tavern. I want one room in live in. But you know, so he married the woman at Clarendon and bring up the woman now. When the woman come to realize the man is no doctor and don't even have a living room. But because she a Christian, she live with it. She say, I can't come out of it because I'm a Christian. And God say you can't marry and come and divorce because if you're married and you're divorced, you have to stay put. You can't. And she said she not go fornicate. So she have to live with him. He was a chef also. He was no doctor. He was no doctor. But she said she have to stay with it. She have to stay. He's a doctor chef. So a lot of people now, not just Jamaica, send picture back home. I'm going like say them are this and them are that. It's happened all over. Those in Jamaica get fooled too. And a whole woman married and man married, and woman lie to them are this, them are that. And when you check us out, there is no way in that category. So we have to come boldly before the throne of grace, where we shall find mercy. Yes. And as we said it, our time has just come to an end. It's 2:00. I want to make a still come out, kind of feel. Let me play that one with jar jokes. So, anytime you meet a man or a woman, find out where them work. If you don't love the woman, not for what they do. If you see a person and you love that person, not because of their occupation, but because of the person. Because the occupation don't really change a person. He could be a this and that and everything like that. You don't think that Donald Trump, his wife, feel terrible? You don't think his wife feel bad about that she's with him? Eh? His wife, as much as she was she used to do escort, as much as she was an escort. You know what an escort is, right? Escort to the a man want to go away for a weekend or two or a week. An escort would go with them and be with them for that time to get good pay. She used to do that type of job before she meet Donald Trump. That's what she used to do. And when she meet Donald Trump, she was still doing it until she stopped. You understand? So I know that woman feel bad the way him going on. She feel bad, but she can't do nothing. Because anyhow, she ever try to do anything, Donald Trump would take away back the green card that he sponsored her with and take it away from the mother and take away the citizen and give to her. So she can't say anything. She have to pretend that she is with him. And we're not talking about the plane ride, the plane ride where she can fly out in a plane because Donald Trump have his own plane, so she used to that. But the disgrace and the scandalous and the thing, and you know nobody now, nobody now call her name. They don't call her name, Like when them not call Michelle Obama and Obama. They don't say nothing about she. Like the Jews put her in the back. Like back burner. So he come like Prince Harry's wife, Meghan. You don't hear them say anything about the mother. They never mention the mother, and they like the mother. No, one and two times the mother might be mentioned. Because the mother was in Africa too, you know. The mother went to Africa. That she could take care of the baby. But you know, nobody talk about, like when they talk about the queen or that. They don't talk about the mother. They don't talk about his mother-in-law. And she hardly come up front. She just hold her corner. And the man, when she get pregnant for, she give the man a little piece. And then the man get her pregnant. And never know same daughter was going to be such a prestigious woman. You understand? And the whole Caucasian family would try to put her down. Yes, the whole Caucasian family. You know, sometimes we think say only in a black neighborhood, black community, them against one another. But this white family see how the woman raised, gone high. They would want to embarrass the girl. You understand? But the mother just keep her mouth shut. She don't come out and say nothing. She don't speak to news media. She don't say anything. She hold her corner. She hold her corner. And you have to learn to hold your corner too. Not because of your daughter, not because of your son, you're going to come out and say, yeah, my daughter, my son. Hold your corner. Let them live. You understand? Yeah, live comfortable. Even when they give her daughter hell, that's Prince Harry have to speak out. Prince Harry have to come out against the media. Prince Harry say, oh, no, kill me, mama. Oh, no, kill me wife. You understand? Prince Harry say, I'll take her off a court. So now, she want to move to New Jersey. She suggests to Prince Harry that they would move to New Jersey. Now some spectator talking about she want to control him. That's why she want to move him to Jersey. She want to do that. That's why she control. She's a controller. But the Buckingham Palace is not like what it used to be before. The younger generation don't care about the Buckingham Palace. They care about hope in life. They went to Africa to do a great job. They meet a lot of people. They make Reverend Tutu kiss the baby on his forehead. They make Reverend... All them years gone by, no black people couldn't hold no princess or no prince or nobody like that. Now we live in a modern time. Be grateful. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. See you again. Yes, Sister Teresa.
Kindly will help me. He heaven loves and cares for his own. I must Jesus. I must Jesus. I cannot be. No. Jesus. My burdens alone. I must Jesus. I must Jesus.
Miss Teresa, good afternoon. How your sister doing? I haven't heard anything about her. She's still with us?
I must tell Jesus all of my troubles. He is a kind and compassionate friend.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that, girl. I'm glad to hear that. You see, God can do everything but fail, eh? What a mighty God.
Make all my troubles quickly and hand. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I cannot be. I must tell Jesus. My burdens alone. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus.
I want to say good afternoon to my friend over there by
Jesus can help me.
236. Bless you. And everyone that live in the building over there, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Bless you. You and your family. Good afternoon, sir. And good afternoon, ma'am.
Tempted to sin. I must tell Jesus, and He will help me.
All right.
Over the world, victory to win. I must tell Jesus.
I am all right. Thank God. Doing good. I start my therapy Monday. Monday I'm doing therapy. I don't know how much days or what time. So Monday I will start doing my therapy. Should get some good benefit, Miss Teresa.
I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. Jesus can help me. Jesus can help me.
Yeah. That's the only one you can call upon when you need help, or you cannot see, or you have to believe that help is there.
I need you, Lord. Right now.
So let me thank each and every one for joining me today. Thank Mama Sweary for calling in. Thank each and every one that come on Facebook. And those of you that come on YouTube, near and far. And those that listen to the radio. And those of you that listen on the app. Remember the apps is there, you know. You can use the app. Just on your phone, you download the app. Gospel Expo on your app. And TuneIn Radio. You can go on TuneIn Radio also. Instagram also. So I want to thank each and every one. Join us, Lady J. Good day, my sister. Each and every one of you. Hope you all have a happy, prosperous weekend. Sister Patsy Brown, good afternoon, ma'am. Hope you all have a healthy and a prosperous weekend. All right? Be blessed. Share. Good to have you, girl. Good to have you. Good to have you. Give my regard to all Sham, and everyone around. Sister Becky. I want to say big up to Southie. Brother Winston, I don't hear from you today. We don't hear from the Calalo lady today. We don't hear from Trini today. A long time now we don't hear from Sister D. Sister D, good afternoon. We don't hear from you. What on? You just throw away some. Sister Appleton, good afternoon. Sister Audrey, good afternoon, ma'am. Bless your heart, you and your young little man. Your son. I'm going to think to me, I put something else. Your son, you and your wonderful son. Bless each and every one of you. Thank you for coming on.
troubles quickly.
Thank you for coming on. We see you again tomorrow or Tuesday. Monday is my therapist day. Tuesday, Bishop's supposed to come, but if Bishop don't come, I have to sit in. So maybe Wednesday full time, right? Bishop might come Thursday, Tuesday. Bishop might come in. Bless his heart. Remember, tomorrow we have Sister Veronica Tracy at 12 o'clock to give us her word and her juice. Yeah. Her green juice. She said God gave her the knowledge to get all that juice. So you can listen to her tomorrow, 12 to 1. Sister Veronica Tracy. Thank Mr. Shango for coming on today. Give us some advice. So tonight I'm making a cup of ganja tea. I'm making a cup of ganja tea today, tonight, to see if I could sleep good in the night. I'm going to try.
And he will help me.
So to each and everyone coming up next to this afternoon, Bishop Baker.
Victory.
Brother Tony Touch, good afternoon, sir.
I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I cannot be. No. Jesus. My burdens alone. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. Jesus can help me.
Sister Donette Thompson, Big D. Thank you for calling in. Lady Donette, good afternoon. Yes, that's the voice of Mr. You know, I like that song. I have to go play that song more often.
Don't give up. Yeah.
So have yourself a wonderful evening. Goodbye.
You've been in the storm, and it seems like forever. And you nights of confusion.
Sister Teresa, you got I put white rum in at the tea. The ganja and tea with white rum. Oh, that no. I make a cup of tea. I put a rum in a tea. Sister Teresa said I must make the ganja tea. I must put some white rum in it. Yeah?
Just hold on to Jesus and ride out your storm.
Ride out your storm. Lady Jane, Mitchie Boo, Sister Mitchell. How y'all doing over there? How you can come?
But you're not alone. You're hurting now.
See y'all. Sister Mitchell, join me tomorrow morning, 10 to 12. Looking forward to see you, Sister Mitchell. Give my regard to Sister Anne Marie, all right?
Remember, it's from me.
I know that Sister Teresa. Very good. Sister Teresa is very serious about this. Sister Teresa said we must boil the ganja tea and put on rum in it.
You can manage it?
No, that me I say, we never hear that.
Of course.
Yeah?
That's for you know I can
Yeah, but she said put rum in it.
It's a pile for rum, I know.
Eh?
I know what it is, actually.
And wait, to make you sleep?
No, it's calming me, no.
So boil it and...
The boil the ganja, way down, I just a little bit. I put on my eye drop back, and drop on my eye. From that Jamaica, that me use the eye drop.
And it heal the high, right?
You will have it there, no man, so when you wake up, yeah, God, your mercury will come out, that it matter then.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you boil it all the way down? Make it come like a oil?
Boil it out. I'm going to boil a whole heap, because I drop and put in. Boil a little bit of water and boil it till the way down. We cool, I turn my high drops buckle.
Yeah.
I'm dropping on my high.
Wow.
And I turn on my bed.
So you take out all the infection, all the uninvited thing out of it. Wow. That's amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know, a lot of people don't know that these things is good for them. They bypass them because when me plant my ganja in my yard, Sister Carol come and say, must cut it down. Cut them down because police are going to come and you lock you up because you have contraband growing in your yard. We say, we not cut them, We not cut them. And the amount of we are salty come and get four handful salty get.
You have to start some mix up, so you don't get no handful because you never catch it till it dry.
No, salty man come in and cut them. Salty man. Salty. You know what they're gonna do with it? It's not to smoke because it didn't have the border. They cut it for boil tea.
Fine.
Yeah. So salty new man where she have, and he can cut them and they call her low.
But we cannot call out salty because salty no big and of the tea. In tea color, not ganja. Nah, we can't wait for that, brother. And tea color, no one on ganja and anybody.
No, them take the ganja and gone with it. What I'm trying to say is that. So like when we have a big bottle with rum and ganja, you can't trade in the high too, or rum in the high, you can't do that, right? So let me ask you now, like when we have the rum and the ganja mix up, we can warm it up like a tea and drink it. It's too strong.
No, you can't have a bottle with the ganja in there and put a wine of your choice in it.
No, we have one big bottle we put pimento seed.
That is to stop your pain.
And white rum.
That is to stop your pain, Brother Victor. That is for pain. You have a wine bottle with wine, and you break up it and put it in there. That is for drink, okay?
You can't put the dry one in there?
If you have you can get a wine bottle with wine.
Yeah.
And break up the ganja, the green ganja, and put it in there. You can't have that for drinking.
What about the white? What about the dry one?
I see them. I must see them thing. But now you grow it in fully.
Because one time me have some of the stick in one bag, and a Rasta man come and say, "Yo, you know have no ganja stick," and we say, "Yeah, you want some." So him say, man, I have to chop it up and throw some wine in it.
And drink it. Yeah, good.
And drink it. So you're
I thought it looked so young, I do everything with it.
Oh, so tonight, I'll do tonight. We'll cut up some of the stick and boil it.
Okay.
I'll boil it and throw a little rum in it and say,
it's one now you can turn up the chunk,
No, you drink it when you go bed, that you can fall down.
But I want pump, I think you want to
Why? Oh, that you have to get up with pee-pee?
Yeah, and then I have to get up with pee-pee. I mean, why you going to go when I start, not so strong, you know.
I might go fall down the stage and roll and go down the stage.
Oh God, Brother Victor, it's fun. All right, Brother Victor.
All right, take care.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, see you again. God again.
God is still with you. You may not feel it, but you're not alone. You're hurting down.
Okay. I chose. Hold on, Miss Teresa, give me some idea, you know. She said, you can buy it with sauce. Oh, you know something? I have a whole lot of sauce of leaf, Miss Teresa. I have a whole lot of sauce of leaf. So I could boil it with the sauce of leaf. Okay, I could boil as much and put it in one bucket. Sauce of leaf with the dry weed. Yes, Lord. Tonight, thank you. So I am going to boil the soursop leaf with the ganja and put it at a night time. Now, me just warm up some and drink a soursop drink, calm the nerves, and the weed calm the nerves. Tonight, I'm going to do that. Thank you, Miss Teresa. Thank you very much for the advice. So, every home should have a bottle of ganja with a bottle of rum. I'm my favorite say a bottle of wine. And Miss Teresa say with some soursop leaf. So because when I got pain in my shoulder, I rub up with the rum and the ganja and it take away the pain. And your mama's favorite say you boil the weed, throw it in your eye at night with it like a drop, and you'll see what come out of your eye. Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the advice. Thank you very much.
Your star, bright as your star. God is still with you. You may not feel it, but you're not alone.
You see, Mr. George Brooks don't like the ganja,
This is a
Mr.
tired
George Brooks don't like the ganja. He like the white lady. Mess with the ganja. He mess with the white lady. He like, like the dark skinned lady. And the white lady, George Brooks like. Got two, they catch him with the white lady. And he says that me.
Criticizing me on Facebook, slandering me on your WhatsApp, talking about me on Instagram, Snapchat me no like that, on Twitter you a chit chat, just let me be, no, I can take disappointment, and I can deal with regret. But I never had a problem. I got the better of me, yeah. I've been through many heartaches, bounced back from pain.
Mr. John, no.
No matter how you try to bring me down, God knows I'll rise again. Don't bother worry, do no bother fret. Almighty God, He never fails me yet. Don't bother worry, do no bother fret. I'm on top of my game. So don't bother worry, do no bother fret. Jesus Christ, He never fails me yet. Don't bother worry, do no bother fret. You can't destroy my name. I walk with the devil, put on a great show. I'm not done living my life. I've got more place to go. My life is a gamble. Sometimes I lose. But the key to success, work hard and do good. Don't bother worry, do no bother fret. Almighty God, He never fails me yet. Don't bother worry, do no bother fret.
I'm on top of my game. People don't bother worry, you don't bother fret. God never ever face me ahead. Don't bother worry, you don't bother fret. I'm on top of my game, Lord. Lord, Lord, just let me be right now. Oh, Lord of mercy. Oh, yeah. I can take disappointment and I can deal with regrets, but I never had no problem. I got the better of me. I've been through many heartaches, bounced back from pain. No matter how you try to push me down, I live to rise again. So don't bother worry, do no bother fret. Almighty God, He never faced me yet. Don't bother worry, do no bother fret. Jesus Christ never faced me yet. My fans, don't bother worry, do no bother fret. Almighty God never faced me yet. Don't bother worry, do no bother fret. I'm on top of my game. Don't bother worry, do no bother fret. Almighty God, He never faced me yet. Don't bother worry, do no bother fret. I'm on top of my game.
I saw cops murder somebody this morning. This is a tired eye. Rubbing it weakens skin.
Hanging there and kept away. When he turned to the master and said, Lord of mercy on me, he was just a broken vessel. Then Jesus washed away his sins, 'cause there's nothing.
All right, Mr. Harris, I said put some honey.
Oh, there's
no, Mr. Harris, I don't use honey. I don't use honey. I use agave. I don't use honey. I use agave to sweet to whatever I'm using. All right. Yeah.
Jesus will be your friend. He will pick up all the pieces time and time again. 'Cause there's not a broken vessel that God can't make. Lord Almighty, Jesus sees the potter, and we are just the clay. And even when the vessel is broken, He won't throw the clay away. Bring Him all of your burdens, your troubles and your sin, 'cause there's not a broken vessel, Almighty God can make. Yeah. There's not a broken vessel that God can make. When the whole world turns its back on you, Jesus will always be your friend. He will pick up all the pieces, time and time again. 'Cause there's not a broken vessel that God can't fix. Yeah. There's not a broken vessel that God can fix. Yeah. When the whole world turns its back on you, Jesus will always be your friend. He will pick up all the pieces.
When you feel like you want to stray, when all around you gives way, take your troubles to the Lord. Ask Him to take them. Oh, and as long as you believe, I know you will receive. Leave them there and just rest in Him. Rest in the arms of Jesus. Rest in the arms of the Lord. Don't let the devil get you down. Don't let him see your hurting crown. Oh, rest in the arms of the Lord. There are times when your heart is filled with grief and pain, but Jesus understands. He's there to help you. Oh, just go down on your knees, ask Him to fix it for you, and rest in His comforting arms. Oh, rest in the arms of Jesus. Oh, rest in the arms of the Lord. Don't let the devil get you down. Don't let him see your hurting down. Oh, rest in the arms of the Lord. Hallelujah. There are times, sons of God, where we feel as if we're all alone. Seems like there is no way out of our situation. But I'm here to tell you that Jesus got your back. And all you have to do is relax and rest in His arms. Hallelujah. When your family will not help, when you're all by yourself, Jesus will hear your earnest cry, and He will answer. Oh, His promises never fail. If you believe, your ship will always sail, some rest in His comforting arms. Oh, rest in Jesus. Relax in Jesus. Let Him take care of you. Rest in Jesus. The arms of the Lord. Let Him take care of you. Don't let the devil get you down. Don't let him see your hallelujah. The arms of the Lord. There's a miracle within you if you rest in Jesus. In the arms of Jesus. Let Him take care of you. Rest in Jesus. In the arms of oh, sweet, sweet Savior. Don't let him get you down. Don't let him see your
Find the perfect mattress. Plus, get a
Lord, my life has been battered by the storm, raging wind and waves. Right now, I'm so broken and shattered, trying to pick up the pieces. I need your hand. Lord, help me through this storm. I can't make it if you don't hold my hand. Lord, help me through the storm. Dry my weeping eyes. My journey goes on. Sickness and my financial situation has left me so depressed, lonely and despair. But your words say you'll never leave me, nor forsake me. Yes, Lord, I'm just standing on your promises, Lord. Lord, help me through the storm. Hallelujah. I can't make it if you don't hold my hand. Lord, help me through the storm. Help me through, just dry my weeping eyes. My journey goes on. I want to talk to somebody today who may be going through a storm of sickness, a storm of financial difficulty. You buried a loved one last week, about to bury another next week. You need a job and everything around you seems to be crumbling. But I want to speak into your life today. There's a man who's able to calm the wind. There's a man who's able to speak peace in your situation. There's a man who's able to speak peace in your storm. I speak peace in your life today. In the name of Jesus, receive that word. Lord, help me through this storm. I need you, Jesus. I can't make it if you don't know.
the storm. Just try my weaponized. My journey goes on. Please, Lord, try my weaponized. My journey goes on. Woo. Try my weaponized. Help me make it through the storm.
My heart can sing when I pause to remember a heartache here is but a stepping stone along the way that's always winding upward. This troubled world is not my final home, but until then, my heart will go on singing. But until then, with joy I'll carry on until the day my eyes behold the city. Until the day God calls me home, the things of earth will dim and lose their value if I recall their borrowed for a while. I stood there in the courtroom, the judge turned. Remember them, you only bring a smile. But until then, gotta make it alright. He'll make it alright. Things don't look bright. He'll make it alright. Through the storm and through the rain, through your heartache and your pain, your misfortune or distress, he'll make it alright. My heart will always sing until the day God comes. There's coming a day when no heartaches shall come. No more clouds in the sky, no more tears to dim the eye. All is peace forevermore on that happy golden shore. What a day, glorious day that will be. Thank you, Lord. What a day that will be when my Jesus I shall see. When I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace. Then he takes me by the hand and lead me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be. Thank you, Lord. There'll be no sorrow there, no more burdens to bear, no more sickness, no pain, no more parting over there, and forever I will be with the one who died for me. What a day, glorious day that will be. Yes, I know. What a day that will be when my Jesus, I shall see him. Yes, I will. When I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace, when he takes me by the hand and lead me through the promised land. What a day, yes it will, glorious day that will be. Yes, Lord, what a day that will be when my Jesus I shall see. When I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace, when he takes me by my hand and lead me through the promised land. What a day, oh Lord, glorious day that will be. I know. What a day, glorious day that will be. Oh yes it will. What a day. So long I've searched for life's meaning, enslaved by the world and my greed. Then the door of my prison was opened by love, for the ransom was paid, I was free. I am free from the fear of tomorrow. Oh Lord, I am free from the guilt of my past. For I've traded my shackles for a glorious song. I am free, praise the Lord, I'm free at last. I am free from the guilt that I carried, from this dull, empty life I'm set free. Oh yes, Lord, for when I met Jesus, he made me complete. He forgot the foolish child I used to be. Thank you, Lord. I am free from the fear of tomorrow. Yes, Lord. I am free from the guilt of my best, for I've traded my shackles for a glorious song. I am free, praise the Lord, I'm free at last. I am free from the fear of tomorrow. I am free from the guilt of my past. This is what they tell me. For a glorious song, I am free. Praise the Lord, I'm free. And I am, ooh, yeah, yeah, I'm free. Praise the Lord, I'm free. Yeah.
Cool One is restaurant. Best restaurant in the whole of New York.
Best food you get a Cool Runnings.
Restaurant never empty. Restaurant come.
Cool Runnings. Best food you get a Cool Runnings.
Run things that run way. Food well seasoned up, it tastes properly. Runnings around things the wrong way. Well seasoned up, it tastes properly. In time the DJ a touch a New York. Range of it pull up, range of it park. Have to get a food before the food that's a laugh. Watch it, let me cut me knife and fork. Cool Runnings it a the one pan the chart. No restaurant can get we off. Yes, Cool Runnings are the best restaurants in the world.
Located at 1802 Nereid Avenue, Bronx, New York. Come check out our oxtail, curry goat, stew peas, red pea soup, steamed fish, ackee and saltfish, hominy corn, cornmeal porridge, seafood soup, and many more. Come check it out now. Yes, the food nice.
It's all about Sun Life Health Food Store, located at 4060 White Plains Road in the Bronx. If you're looking for a healthy meal, go check out Sun Life Health Food Store, specializing in vegan foods such as vegetarian patties, vegetarian deli food,